Hello. Hello. Hi, baby. It's funny. I had breakfast today, but now that we were talking about food, I got very hungry. I didn't have lunch though. I had breakfast. That was at 11. Probably should have had a snack, huh? That probably would have been a good idea. But hi, hello. I I don't have water! No, that's a terrible mistake done by me. I know I will be eating after this. I'll be eating after this, don't worry. Don't worry. Hi, hello. I know I need to go get water. This is a visual novel. I need water. I'm gonna be talking the entire time. For some reason, I already feel like I'm losing my voice. Oh, hi. We are on our last day of participating in the Queer Indie Game Showcase. Benefiting a stream for a cause. If you... Oh! I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button! But if you want to check that out, definitely hit up their website. They're wonderful people, very fun to work with, very nice. And if you want to donate towards the cause, you can using that link. It's my first time using Streamlabs Charity. Pretty interesting. I saw some people who had their donation bar be like different colors. I'm assuming that's if you have like the Streamlabs Pro or something along the lines of that. But a free form of support that you can do is tweeting at the stream. Word of mouth is so helpful. Happy Pride, honk honk. Honk honk. Oh, I don't have one on here. No. That's sad. Hi, Kai. Let me go grab water. I'm gonna be... It's gonna be so quick. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I grabbed water. I really thought it was full, and it was not. I picked it up, and it was completely empty, so there's that. You know what's pretty wild? I'm currently wearing a sweater right now. It's 64 degrees. I was dying on stream yesterday, though. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can only see my eyes.
57 months. I'm committed to keeping this sub going. Cyberkermit, thank you for being endlessly kind and wonderful, Dippiding cult.
Guy, thank you so much for the 57-month resub. Oh my goodness. So nice. Can you get some hype and love in the chat for that super duper generous continued support? Thank you. What's that emote? Oh my. Oh! Damn! In front of my salad! Oh my goodness. I was playing a little bit of Overwatch before I started streaming today. And for one, I'm gonna be doing 2 streams today. So we're gonna be doing Arcade Spirits for now, and then we're going to be doing, we're gonna be finishing Bug Snacks. But I was playing Overwatch before I started streaming, and I was getting spawn camped. And it was not fun. I was playing Zenyatta, and the other healer on our team had typed in the chat, "Can someone please help the Zen?" And then, of course, the person who evidently did the worst on our team, and I was getting spawn camped, they typed in the chat, "Maybe get off Zen." I'm like, what? That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. It was very silly. Somehow, we won. No idea how. I did block and report the Sombra though, so that was spawn camping me. I literally cannot stand Sombras and Tracers. Can't stand them. I hope everyone else is doing well. We're all having a good day. I woke up a little late today, to be honest. I woke up late, went to bed late. For the past, this entire month, I've been going to bed at like 10, 11, and last night I finally fell asleep around like 3 a.m. And then I woke up at 8 o'clock, so a little tired. I woke up at 8, but I ended up getting out of bed at like 11. No, like 10:45. It's still the same, but it's fine. But I had gotten up and I brought Susie downstairs because she was pacing, and then she started howling because no one was downstairs with her. So that's how my morning went. And I cleaned my entire kitchen. I'm tired. And I don't think it's like, it's not, I don't think it's supposed to rain today, so hopefully I'll have time when I finish streaming this. I'll have time to go for a walk. That would be nice. Is it gonna rain? No. It's not gonna rain today, but it's gonna rain from Friday until next Saturday. Jesus. Oh my god. It's gonna be storming the entire week. Jeez. What happened? What happened? The rain is gonna start at 3 a.m. Oh no. What happened? Oh no. Hello? What is this? Brendan! Should be gay for characters again? Isn't that every like romance novel though? Hi Brandon, thank you so much for the 100 views. You didn't have to do that. Hello? Yeah, my left shoulder feels like it's gonna fall off, but I was also watching my niece for these past. That is why I've been so busy, is because I was watching my niece, and she is a 4-month-old baby, and I was holding her practically all day. So my shoulders and neck are gonna fall off. I'm about to implode. Just gonna spontaneously combust. You know what I need? You know those videos on TikTok where they have like a little toy and it's getting smushed by a machine? That's what I need. And you see it like fold over because of all the pressure. That's what I need right now. I just need to be... I need that or I need Bane. So, I'll have to pick my poison, I guess. Just throw me over your knee, crack me in half. Let me open open the game. Hold on. I opened it before and it was very loud. It was a very loud game. Hold on. I haven't done bits in a while. I actually need to fix my bits. That sounded bad. I need to fix the alert. Did it save? It did, okay. It's just still kind of loud. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Excuse me. I've done this before. Thank you. Yeah, it's so loud. Woo! If I need to lower or higher anything else, please let me know. Still kind of low. Okay. You know what the problem is? Freaking, I still have my desktop audio all the way up. That's why. Because I was looking. Oh my god, I was looking at a different volume. Is that still loud? I mean, if it's loud for me, but I don't know if if it's loud for you. I don't like this. Are we good? Oh! I can barely... I move my mouse a little bit and it makes a lot of noise. I'm sorry! It's the menu! Okay, I'm just gonna play the game. I'm just gonna start it, I'm just gonna play it. Oh my god, we're a hacker. Oh, you can't even see? Should I move? I feel like I should move. Let me move Peck around. Let me move everybody around. Let me move myself. Okay. Me or Peck? I'm moving Peck all the way over. But I have to like fully flip them. That's fine. Make me small too. We're how's that? That should be fine. That should be okay. I think. I'm so small now. I feel like I'm so tiny. Teeny tiny. Awesome. I wish, see, if I had voice mod and it wasn't just like the trial, not the trial version, but like the free version, and I could actually choose the voices that I want and not just that are there, I would be using them for this. Because I would play more visual novels if I did have like a voice mod so that I did. You know what I mean? Just so that it was more entertaining. And now I feel like the game is so low. Oh, that's loud, but nothing else is. Okay, I think the computer's talking to me. Database system online. New profile detected. Analyzing. New profile 237771. Economic bracket. Lower middle. Perfect. Employment category. Bleak. Also the same. Current emotional health rating. Low. Got it. Got it. Ideal candidate for premium level assistant. Negative? But why? Premium level assistance re-requested. Oh no. Am I trapped in a computer? Pretty please? Okay. That's not working. Overriding denial of assistance. Establishing a premium service for profile 237771. Justification. Hope. Perfect. Hope should be rewarded. Spirit must be restored. Now compiling personal metadata. Oh! Oh! I get to choose my name! Yes. Oh my god. Can I put my... Perfect. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh my god, I'm fucking pale. At least right now. That's fine. Ooh. Oh. It's the sound effects. Why? Should I have green hair? Neon green? I'll do dark green. Let's be fine. Oh. Oh no. I'm trying, I promise. I'm trying not to make a lot of noise. Okay, I feel like I can't go past them quickly. Okay. Oh, this is too much green. Maybe this is too much. This? That should be fine. I should change it. Oh. Oh, it's so loud. Oh no. Okay. That's fine. I thought there would be a little bit more customization, but that's fine. It happens. Oh, this is so much better for green. Okay, hold on. I'm like, wait. This is fine. This is fine. This will be fine. Is this correct? Yes. Premium level assistance for profile 237771 Quiet Achievement has been activated for the sake of their hopes and dreams. Oh, that's a little concerning. That's kind of scary, actually. I don't know if I like that. The following is a work of fiction. All references to trademarked classic arcade game titles are used under... Okay. I can't read that fast! Winners don't do drugs. Hell yeah. Ooh. Whenever I see the winners don't do drugs, I just think of Scott Pilgrim. Every single time. Oh. This came out in 2019. That's fun. Level 1. Ready? Vegan police. Ooh. Wait, this is very pretty. This is a fun art style. It is the future year. Redacted. A dark era in which mankind is pushed to the brink of catastrophe. Woe be the human race, plagued by evil, terrifying, utterly sinister. I don't know. Robots, maybe? Evil robots? How's that work? Yeah, no, sorry. The future year, 2000 something is pretty much what you expect it to be. Non-flying cars, smartphones, pro gamer celebs, internet trolls, personal assistant AI, cheese-flavored snack foods. But even with such wonders as the 2000s hold, to date, I've had no part in any of them. I've worked as a dishwasher, a shoe salesperson, and lifeguard for the local community pool. I don't care what era of human history you live in. Kitties peeing in the pool is pretty much a constant thing. Trust me on this. As for the bustling metropolis of 24-hour neon utopia you see here, my little corner of it isn't nearly as shiny and cool. Let me show you. Oh, this is just so... Oh my god, the penguin! You see the penguin? This is adorable. Behold, my quaint little apartment. Can't complain, really. It's paradise, in a relative sense. I only pay half the rent. Neighborhood stabbings have been down this year. Also, my roomie picks up any stray socks or shirts I leave laying around. In fact, as things go, I'm living large compared to most of my family tree. Or at least I was, before today.
You got fired from another job?
Hi, Juniper. Oh, I like the character art too. That's fun. Everything's very neon. I had the option for neon or pixel. So I think if I do pixel, it'll also be like a pixel thing. Can I change that? No! thought it would be like a pixel thing. It's cool though. I like the neon. The neon's fun.
Seriously? Seriously? That's 3 jobs since we left the suburbs.
Listen, I'm trying. Oh, they have little cat socks. The character art is very cool. I like this. This is fun. The horrified-looking young woman there would... Childhood friend and roommate, Juniper. Character. Juniper is the one who spearheaded this effort to co-rent an apartment. She's also the one who encourages me whenever I lose a job, like, you know, today.
I don't get why you aren't more upset about this. I'm upset. I'm upset on your behalf. Come on, share the load a little, okay?
Oh no, I'm upsetting my childhood friend, not like this! Pool's closed, Juniper. Not much I can do about that. Why get upset? Because you actually enjoyed that job. More than you enjoyed dishwashing soap and smelly socks at the very least. I thought it was all gonna be like voice acted. I'm not the complaining sort. These things happen. Things fall apart. The center does not hold. That's a bit morbidly poetic, isn't it? No, I mean the community center literally fell apart and the pool won't hold water anymore. Whatever, I'll just get another job. Any job will do, as long as we can make the rent, right? Wrong! I saw how mopey and tired you were coming home every night from those other crappy jobs. At least when you get back from the pool each day, I sometimes caught you smiling.
What's the point of us moving away from home if not to get away from all of that? I mean, we both left that town so we could try to find happiness, right? I just want us to be happy. Both of us.
Oh no! I thought you hated your job.
Come on.
This is about me! Oh, that's cute. My mind's made up. We're gonna find you a job that's good as just as good, if not better, than the lifeguarding job. Let's start from the top. What's my dream? Well, I'm standing in front of class to give a speech and I forget to put on my pants and your dream job. Oh, I don't know. Never really given it a serious thought.
I've got it.
I think I've got just the thing to help you out. Uh-oh. Juniper pulls out her phone, rapidly typing an unlock code onto the glass before pointing out a little pink icon. It's a virtual life oh, not the AI life coach. Oh no! Mine keeps me from being late to meetings. Totally free too. My cousin introduced it to me. Wasn't he the guy who ended up in the ER after making a homemade flamethrower? Oh no. It would have worked if he got the fuel mixture in his water gun right. Anyway, I'm sending a copy to you now. I got a pop-up an hour ago offering me 500 points just for recommending it to a friend. Great timing, huh? Well, as long as you're earning points, I guess. At least give it a try, okay? Maybe it can point you at some good jobs. Ones with less socks and, or, you know, urine. I'll think about it. Okay, but don't think too long. I don't know what I did. Oh, I right-clicked and said, I'm for bed. In the end, I installed the app. Couldn't bear to see Juniper fretting over me like that. Not that I find it annoying. I mean, it's more that she has enough trouble in her life without troubling herself over my life, too. Both of us had it rough up to and through the point where we left home to try and start a new life. A better one. She deserves better than me and my problems. Bless her heart, she means well. She's been firmly in my corner for all my life, the two of us, against any dark forces aligning against me. That's not to say she's good at being my advocate. Enthusiastic, yes, but skilled? Nope. Typically, the fantastic opportunities and self-help resources she sends my way are pyramid schemes or something like that. He's gung-ho about lending me a helping hand, but... So the reason I went ahead and installed the app was to make sure Juniper wasn't about to get her kidneys stolen on the black market or something. Still, no sense messing around with it now. A good night's rest would act as a neat little emotional reset button, right? Right? I really like the art for this so far. It's very fun. No dreams, no nightmares, just 8 hours of sweet, sweet black. Great! By the time morning light leaked in through the cracks in the blinds, I didn't care anymore about being unemployed again. Juniper had already left to catch a bus to her office. She typically leaves before dawn, but she'd left a note for me, pinned to the tiny fridge we shared. Remember, download app, find dream job, make money, sort your life out. I believe in you. So, moment of truth. Do I trust in Juniper's weird little app or just go find some job that pays well enough to cover the bills? I want to give the app a shot. I want to see what it is. Who knows? It's 20,000 and something. Figuring at the very least her miracle app could possibly help me find a job. I loaded up, tapped the icon, and...
Hello!
Oh, it's a legitimate virtual AI assistant. Hi, Iris. Okay. See, that's what I mean. Anybody else would freak out over a cute girl climbing out of the phone. Me, I went, huh? Also, it's one of those new kind of 3D screens, so, you know, not actually magical realism here. Very normal in the distant future year.
Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach.
Ooh, can you fall in love with the AI? Is that something that can happen?
This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yums. Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime?
What? How does that make sense?
Wow. Would you like to subscribe to Pizza Facts?
No. No
Thank
thanks.
you for subscribing to Pizza Facts.
Alright, got it. But
I'm here to help you get your dream job, your dream house, and your dream partner. I'm here to make all your dreams come true.
pretty tall order for an app to do. Or are you some sort of wish-granting genie? Imagine. That would be really funny. Well, I suppose in the modern... I cannot believe this. This is so funny. A massively interconnected database searching virtual assistant could be considered a kind of genie in a bottle. But honestly, all I can do is give you the chance to improve your life. What you do with it is up to you. I can cross-reference search data for you, but without motivation, you won't get anywhere. I glanced up from my phone at the heaps of laundry and half-finished books and other items strewn about my apartment. Motivation is something I have a ton of, honest.
Hooray!
That's super. I'm really looking forward to working with you. Before we begin, do you have any questions? Sure. What should I use this? Why should I use this app at all? I mean, my phone already has a voice-activated assistant AI. I can just say, hey phone, search the web for job listings, and it'd work just as well. Ah, but I have an advanced emotional language interpreter. I'm smarter than the average program with more heart. I can help you sort your life out by analyzing your personality and finding you a perfect path in your life. All thanks to my glorious, wondrous, patent-pending, super-duper identity identifier system. Between you and me, they really wanted an acronym that matched my name, but couldn't figure out what to do with the letter R. Would you like to know more? Skip. I can skip the tutorial. I feel like I shouldn't skip the tutorial. That's probably a very bad idea. Give me the sales pitch. Every time you think about saying something, I can tag it with an identity. That way you can be the sort of person you want to be. This system allows me to better understand who you are and what you need from life. I do this by analyzing your tone, inflection, and word choice. I can spot 5 different identity identifiers in your responses to people. Quirky, steady, kindly, gusty, and basically. Sounds to me like your programmers also wanted a bunch of things ending in Y. That's correct. My branding game is on point. Oh. I was not expecting a sound to play. It sounded like a little Pac-Man ghost. Quirky responses use jokes, snark, and sarcasm to make light of a situation. Just a thing for picking up someone's spirit, but a badly timed joke may not win over the room. Steady responses are sincere, honest, and logical. When you stop and think before speaking, you're on steady ground, but that might not take someone's feelings into account. Kindly responses are compassionate and empathetic and gentle in nature. They're careful with the feelings of others, but they're sometimes a bit wishy-washy as a result. Gusty responses go with your gut. When you're brash, bold, risk-taking, and instinctive, you're gusty. But it also means being blunt, confrontational, and aggressive, so be careful. Lastly, you can always take a basically option. It's a balanced and neutral response, safely moving the conversation along while learning more and digging deeper. Over time, I'll build up a personality profile for you based on the identity identifiers detected in your speech. Maybe you'll be predominantly quirky, genuinely steady, a mix of both. Who knows? It's up to you. So, what you're saying is I should always try to crack jokes or be super gusty. Ooh. And never speak basically. I mean, being basic's bad, right? It sounds bad.
Nope.
They're all useful in the right context. There are no bad choices. Consider what you could say and go with what feels right in the moment. Don't limit yourself. Sure, you could gamify your personality, but it's more fun to let it happen naturally, you know? Just be you. Now, let's see my patent-pending identity identifier system in action. How do you feel about dad jokes? Hi, jokes, I'm dad. Really? Hey, I never said I was good at dad jokes, just that I could go for them. So now that you've seen the identity indicators in action, do you want to see the... There's so much talking, I can already feel my voice going. Oh, so you can make any informed decision. If not, I can hide the I can hide the indicators, keep it a surprise. That way, it doesn't influence your decision making. It's up to you. Thank you. Honestly, let's hide it. So mysterious. Okay, I'll hide them from you. You'll always be able to spot basically responses, though. Anyway, as we go along, I'll analyze and tally your identity... identity identifiers. I don't know why that back-to-back is so hard for me to say. In fact, let me show you now. Ooh, that's fun. Will you look at that? Such a strong personality. You asked me a single question. Off to a great start. And hang on, you're scoring me? Didn't you say not to gamify my personality? Hey, I said you shouldn't. I'm an app. I think in numbers, so I gotta gamify it a little. Anyway, studies show that achievements, or Chivos? Who says Chivos? Is that a thing? What? Oh no. Okay, what's with the empty space on the left? Oh, I also track vocal responses from people who you meet. Once you get to know some folks, I'll let you know how well you're getting along with them. Oh, that's cool. Relationship scores. Great! So will you also tell me what the correct responses are to avoid making enemies, or do I need to go find a walkthrough for the vast game you're making of my daily life? You're looking at this the wrong way. Generally, people won't get super annoyed at you unless you deliberately and repeatedly provoke them, and it'll be obvious when you're doing that. I promise you that if you, bungle a few social encounters, it won't really hurt anything. No cheating needed. Just relax and have fun. You can access your scorecard anytime you like with the Q key, or click on the score in the upper right corner. Oh. That's fun. Oh, it's being blocked. That's fine. And that's everything. Okie dokie. But how is any of that supposed to help me get a job? I only downloaded this app because my roomie claims you're a great life coach for the unemployed. What good will taking the quiz off the back of a supermarket checkout rack magazine do with that?
Why, it'll help me understand your spirit, of course.
You can talk to ghosts? Is there a ghost in the room right now? Are they here with us? Am I a ghost? You have to tell me if I'm a ghost. That's the rule.
No, silly. I mean your spirit. Your hopes and dreams. Your life's passions. I can even help you find romance.
Romance? Really? Seriously? Often you can find your soulmate and your dream job in the same place. But if you'd rather focus on gainful employment for now, that's fine too. Workplace dating. Well, that's a recipe for disaster. And hitting on coworkers right from day one can be kinda awkward. Or am I looking for love? I'm ready to start right out of the gate. Never get a second chance to make a first impression. If I meet the right person, why put it off? How do I want to handle this new opportunity? Oh. I'm open to the possibility if I meet anyone nice. Let's stay focused. I'll play it cool on day one at least. I'm just not interested in romance. I feel I need a job! Right now, I'd rather focus on finding a career. Any sweet lovin' can come later, if I feel like it. That's fine! I'm sure as you get to know people better, romance will eventually bloom. Or not, it's up to you, really. Now let's get started. To finish analyzing your personal history, please authorize me to read your social media feeds and personal information metadata. Aha! I knew it! This is some kind of scam! I'm gonna wake up in a bathtub of ice missing a kidney! Sure, I can help you register as an organ donor. Organ donor!
Bad command or violate?
Relax, I won't share your information with any third parties. This is strictly so I can find your dream job. Am I authorized? Another wonderful Juniper recommendation here. Just the 17 self-help books on my shelf. Still, 18th times the charm, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
Not the elevator music happening. I can't believe I was put on hold. So, do I just stand here or...
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
I've identified your dream job and arranged an interview. 30 minutes from now? What? Please put on some nice clothes, nicer than those. Please. I don't think that's too much to ask. Huh? Free interview, silly. You want to look your best, but what? How did you land my dream job in 20 seconds flat? Simple. I'm awesome like that. Now, gotta move on. You need to catch the 8:20 a.m. bus, and that's 9 minutes away. Oh, no. But I do have a chance to get off this runaway train. Nobody says I have to obey my new digital fairy godmother. I could delete the app and go find a real job. That'd be the safest option. I could... I want to see what the interview... I want to see what it is! A normal person, someone with high standards, would have deleted the app right there rather than hop on a bus to meet up with what were very likely men with sharp knives and a taste for kidneys. But me, I was already getting dressed before she'd finished that sentence. It's not that I believe the silly app's claims at serving my hopes and dreams on a silver platter. Honestly, I expected another shoe shop job at best. But, well, it'll be worth a laugh at the very least. What is my dream anyway? Like I always say, go with the flow. Let's do it. Juniper's right. I need to get my life in gear, so what's the harm in diving into something this wacky? Okay. There could be a lot of harm, granted, but the alternative is to mope around our apartment for weeks. Go get a job anyway. But I thought, screw it. I'm in on this runaway train. Let's see how far it goes. As I came to realize weeks later, turns out that was the best impulsive decision I've ever made. Did I land the job? Did I do it? The bus drops me off, oddly enough, not very far from Juniper's office building, although my destination isn't nearly as upscale as that. This is, well, it's a strip mall. Strip malls are relics of, oh my goodness, not relics. They did not say strip malls are relics. Places where a random assortment of weird little businesses jam as many of themselves into a tight space as possible. For instance, I'm seeing a dentist, a used bookstore called The Whole Story, an arcade, a fast food joint, and a boarded up health spa once called Lattes and Enemas? Lattes and enemas! What?
Hey, listen.
What? Hold on. Oh. Your year starts with 19. 19? What do you think? I think that's two things no human being should ever combine. No, I mean about your future place of work. I'm desperately hoping we're not talking about the same thing. Which one of these businesses exactly am I looking at? I don't know anything about oral hygiene or old books. And I'd rather not be a fry cook. The one in the middle, silly! What, behind the arcade? It is the arcade! Trust me on this. I reference and cross-reference and cross-reference your personality details, personal history, and social media connections. This is your dream job. Oh. I mean, if you say so, I guess. My dream job? Really?
99.97%.
Wow. I should probably explain my confusion. Arcades are big businesses in the entertainment sector. Pro gamers are celebs. 5-star arcades are social hotspots. It's always been popular with the mainstream. But, well, restaurants are popular too, right? And for everybody who opens one hoping to be the next Iron Chef, a dozen more shut down in failure. Arcade competition is fierce. Paydays range from peanuts to gold, and sure, those who make it can secure fame and fortune, but those who don't, well, no wonder Iris sees this as a dream job. Video games weren't always as popular, though I read an interesting article about it once. Back in the year 1980-something, we narrowly avoided a serious industry crash, which would have left video games as a kid's toy fad, like hula hoops. No mainstream acceptance. For instance, one of the factors could have been a terrible game based on a kid's movie about a cute alien visitor who wanted to phone home. If this game was complete poop butts, like poop from a butt, and massively overpriced, it ruined video games for years. Fortunately, cooler heads prevailed. That game was delayed until it could be developed properly, and the crash was averted. The crisis only exists in theory, you know. Sometimes I wonder what it'd be like for people in the darkest timeline where everything went wrong. Are gamers considered nerds and outcasts? Are arcades vanishing points of nostalgia? The mind boggles. But make no mistake, as popular as they are, the arcade industry is a dodgy, risky prospect for a job. Plenty make a run at it only to come up short. Considering Iris has tasks with getting me a job I'd enjoy and could keep for more than a few months, this left me a bit confused. Iris, this isn't me saying no, it's an interesting prospect, but I mean, are you sure about this? You say you're 99% sure.
99.97%.
Won't this be like my lifeguard job though? Satisfying but short-lived? This arcade doesn't exactly look like a 5-star. It's no Deco's Palace, that's for sure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't set foot inside an arcade in, Oh! Flashback! 15 years? I remember really enjoying arcades when I was a kid. I wonder why I stopped going to them. Iris interrupts that thought, eager to show off her homework.
My sources say yes.
Trust me! When I said I was 99.97% sure, I meant it! That's not some arbitrary number. I'm designed to be a bit silly and whimsical, but my math is deadly serious. My coders made me to be the warm, personable front of a database array that's currently laser targeted on getting you exactly what you need. Right here, right now. And when this place inevitably collapses and I lose my dream job, makes you think that's gonna happen. Because it does. It always does. I don't think your database accounts for my family curse. We've always had to, I don't know, compromise, settle, because things rarely work out. You always have to be ready for the worst. That's why I take things in stride these days. Does that mean you shouldn't even try? Ooh, Iris hitting me with the hard facts. I open my mouth to protest, then close it. As often as my life tends to crumble out from under me, it's not like she was wrong. I still had to try. I mean, what the hell? Why not? Buy the ticket, take the ride. That's what I told myself when I walked out the door this morning, wasn't it? No matter how risky, I owed it to myself to jump in with both feet. And when it all came crashing down, well, I'd recover before I'd recover again. Meanwhile, may as well take the opportunity in front of me. So, I opted to push on through those doors and see what waited for me on the other side. Oh! The funplex. Ooh. Can I do Dance Dance Revolution or Showtime Stage? Sorry, can I do that? Is there a side mini game of a rhythm thing that I can do? The air conditioning hits me like a cool breeze, albeit one smelling of copper and corn chips. As it's early in the morning on a weekday, it's not too packed with gamers. Although it's so packed with games, I'd probably have a hard time finding anyone anyway. At once, I'm struck by something odd. I actually recognize most of these games. Neat! Considering I haven't walked into an arcade in over a decade, that's probably not great. Lots of vintage stuff here, from the looks of it, like, really old. Although I don't recognize that game with the stage lights and things. Maybe it's karaoke or dancing? A Japanese
My
import?
sources say yes.
That would be Showtime Stage, a collaboration of Nihani Heavy Industry Concern and Hubris Records in Germany. It's won a lot of rewards. I recognize most of these. Whoa! That's seriously a Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze? But the one in the middle with the split screens is new to me. Fist of Discomfort. A hybrid real-time strategy and brawler beat-em-up. It's actually not that new. It's been a staple of the esports scene for the last 8 years. Two genres I was utterly lousy at last time I checked. And over here is an old lady. Sorry ma'am, I was just talking to myself and had an overwhelming urge to complete my sentences. Who is this? Whoever they are, they look cool. Thankfully, I don't think she even registered me calling her old. She looks up from her knitting, seated behind the ticket prize redemption desk, and offers a wrinkly smile.
Well, hello there. Always nice to meet someone new in the funplex.
Oh, this is fun. Skee ball. The what?
Francine's Arcade Funplex. Didn't you see the sign out front, dear? Well, I chose to knock off the first two words when they got knocked off the building during the storm of 1980. Now it's just
actually
the
redacted.
funplex,
That's
I
so funny.
suppose. So, how can I help you, dear?
You'll be half lurking. Thank you for lurk. I appreciate it. A funplex? Is that when you suplex a clown? Oh my god. A genie in my phone set up a job interview for me. You've been in business for that long? I probably should say this, huh? A magical space fairy or something that lives in my phone told me to come here to find my dream job.
Hello!
Hello! I'm a magical space fairy, apparently. I half expected her to send me packing. Pretty impulsive of me to just talk about Iris like that, but she took it in stride.
Oh my.
Just want to finish. Oh yeah, no, you're good. My, what they can do with technology these days. I really do marvel at what amazing things young people have in the 2000s. Although I'd simply love to take a sledgehammer to those blasted video game consoles that eat at my bottom line. She said with such a kind-hearted and warm smile.
Please call me Francine. As in Francine's Arcade Funplex. Get it? Actually, thinking about it, I suppose we were originally Frederick's Arcade Funplex, named after my dear departed husband.
Oh no, not Frederick.
Sadly, he died peacefully in bed some years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. He died doing what
Oh!
he loved. Having intensely physical relations with me.
Oh no! Not like this! Oh, that's information I needed to know. Thank you so much. And you are? By achievement by Very well. Shall we retire to the office to conduct your interview? I'd carry one out here, but it's rather noisy, isn't it? Yeah, about that. How do you deal with the constant noise anyway? Oh, eventually you just sort of learn how to filter out all the beeps and boops. It can take weeks to become acclimated, I found, but in the end, done. Oh! She quirks an eyebrow. Well now, that's faster than the others, not bad. So, shall we see what you're made of, This way, please? Oh my god. The baby penguin. Francine leads me down a back hallway past public restrooms and into a door marked employees only. It takes all my restraint not to point out the extraneous atmosphere. Welcome to our little backstage oasis. I'd suggest we do this in Gavin's office, but it's a bit too untidy. I don't blame the boy. He's been so overworked lately. Please, have a seat and we'll begin. As quirky as this place is, and its owner might be, at least I'm confident that I can nail the interview portion of the proceedings. I've interviewed for 12 jobs and held down 3. I know all the standard questions. What are your greatest strengths? What do you see as your weaknesses? Once I even had to describe how to assemble a Lego set to prove my communication skills. Considering I ended up washing dishes, I'm not sure why, but the point is, I'm confident, prepared, and ready.
If you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be?
Oh, she's asking, like, the legitimate questions, the good questions.
If you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be?
Right. Okay, maybe this wouldn't be a typical job interview after all. No problem, go with the flow, let's do this. Oh, enjoy salad. Yes. Always like brontosauruses. If you're gonna go dino, go big or go home. And not really a brutal meat eater. Indeed. And nothing says self-starting go-getter looking for a dynamic job position quite like a 16-ton slow-moving lump of meat. Perfect. You guys should have gone with raptor. Everybody likes raptors.
What's your favorite snack?
Snack? If this was a favorite food question, I'd have this down easy. It's tacos. Always tacos. But snacks?
When you have pizza on a bagel.
Oh my goodness. Iris, please. Come now, dear. I don't have all day. You're giving it a good thought. Well, how could I forget my favorite snack? No. A tasty apple with almond butter? Why don't they have cheese sticks as an option? Whatever munchies lurk in the depths of the vending machine. Tacos are always my favorite snack. I'm not picky, really. Whatever calls to me most is what I choose, whether it's Flamin' Hot Cheetos or Gummy Bears. Very interesting. I see you go with the flow. A team player. It's kind of a my thing. It's kind of a me thing. You know what they say, you are what you eat? What? Next question. Nothing I prepared for has helped me plan for this odd interview. I brace myself for the next one.
What assets can you bring to the team during the inevitable zombie apocalypse?
Is this interview for real, or is this a dream? As I look into Francine's deadpan expression, I know she's 130% serious. Engineering, I can make stuff. Medical. And hey, no lawyers left to sue for malpractice. To be honest, me personally, I would absolutely get eaten day one. But I can MacGyver stuff. I'm essentially MacGyver. Brandon, don't say that! Oh my goodness. I can make anything out of string, a match, and a screwdriver. Especially if what you want is a screwdriver wrapped in burning string. Good. We'll need someone to build makeshift defenses and think quickly in case we get surrounded. An inventive brain is always a critical role in any survival. One more thing.
Why are you here?
The question is so simple and almost actually relative to career planning that it takes me off guard. I told you! The magical space fairy in my phone sent me here to find a
You're
job.
seeking a job, true? But that doesn't really answer my question, does it? No doubt you think my interview questions are a bit silly, but I like to think of the Funplex as more than a collection of tasks and people to perform those tasks. Most folks my age opening arcades at that time saw it as just another way to make a quick buck. But, well, I saw it as something else. Something more than a way to make a large pile of quarters. And I expect you'll find the others working here see it as something more too. Everyone has a dream they're chasing, dearie. And for my friends, it lies within the Funplex. Now, if all you want is a paycheck, I can provide that. But the last fellow in your position, that's all he wanted. And he didn't last long. So I ask you again, why are you here?
Oh, fancy getting philosophical on me. To be honest, I didn't have a better answer than why not. Buy the ticket, take the ride. That's what I told myself. That wouldn't cut it here. I needed to actually think this through. It's a funplex, a plex of fun, and I like fun. To be honest, I don't know, not yet. I'm looking for hope. I haven't had much lately. If I don't dare to take risks, I'll be stuck. Confused silence. To be honest, ma'am, I don't know, not yet. I've been avoiding the question for a long time. Just making do, getting by, settling for what life will give me. Maybe I should want more than that, though. When I was a kid, I'd go to arcades with my family all the time. But that was long ago. Maybe I want to reconnect with that. Maybe I just want a job. I don't know. But if you hire me, I'm hoping to find out why I'm here along the way. I can promise you that I'll take this job seriously. In my last job, I was a lifeguard. Even if arcade games aren't life and death, I promise to take my work just as seriously. That perks her attention. Oh my, a rather serious occupation that. And an unusual step from such troubled waters to a land of make-believe. You enjoyed this role as a lifeguard, I take it? Yes, ma'am. My roommate says she often noticed me smiling after coming home from work, which makes Francine smile in turn. I can't say I can offer a role with such high stakes, but you'd be surprised at the many ways one can save a life even here. Very well, I'm satisfied. Let's get you to work. I breathe easier at that. Probably the weirdest job interview I've ever had, to be sure, and yet it felt appropriate. Like it was about far more than just filling a slot on the payroll. Francine leads me back to the arcade floor, to introduce me to my duties. It only occurs to me now that I forgot to ask exactly what duties this mystery job I'd accepted really involved. Do I get to play the arcade games? Francine gestures to the seat she was occupying previously, a stool behind the prize desk.
Oh, how marvelous.
Welcome to your new position. Sitting here, you mean? Sitting here and helping players redeem tickets for valuable prizes. I glance at the wide array of pencil toppers, rubber spiders, and tiny plastic toy cars on display. Well, for prizes at any rate. It's such a relief. I'd really been stretching myself thin lately trying to fill in since the position was vacated. If you don't mind me asking, why did the last guy who sat here end up quitting? Something about being so bored out of his mind that he felt like jamming one of those 50-ticket plush dolls down someone's throat?
Oh, such a
Oh my goodness! That's so violent! Poor dear, he just wasn't cut out for this line of work. Grandson or no, I have no patience for such nonsense. Grandson? Grandson? Anyway, Gavin should be by soon. He'll handle paperwork and all that administrative nonsense. Now, if you don't mind, all this talking's tired me out some. I'll be in the back office if you need me. Oh my god, look at me in my job. And all these prizes I can't make out. I see a bird, though. Okay, then. I adjusted my seat on the semi-comfortable stool, leaning against the desk. Beneath me, a wide array of cheap junk awaiting my attention. I could have lost hope then and there that this job would be even slightly more engaging than being a diner dishwasher, but chose to look on the positive side. I'd be helping kids obtain toys that would become nostalgic memories for years to come. Right? Oh, there's like a giant squished penguin. Oh my god. Any minute now. Oh no. Oh, the smile fades from my face. Oh, not like this. I crave the sweet embrace of death. Don't we all? I've been sitting here for 2 hours now and nobody's walked up to obtain a novelty Funplex shot glass or a colored pencil set or a light-up yo-yo. Lunchtime's approaching and so far the only people walking in and out of the arcade are a few stray adults who have no interest in cheap friendship bracelets. Thankfully, my first customer of the day arrives before I start wondering if one of these 500 ticket plushies could really fit down someone's throat. Or maybe not. Nope. Just walked right by me, his head buried in reading some sort of spreadsheet off his tablet. Why was he here to play? Doesn't seem like the typical businessman on a break or unwashed or unemployed game aficionado, in fact. He's a snappy dresser, seems a cool dude. Seems pretty stuck up. Those guys I know are content to toss on a t-shirt and jeans. Not this guy, even in arcade. He's sharp like a linoleum knife. In fact, the rather pointed look he's offering me after doubling back is rather linoleum knifey too. Cool, dude. This is probably Gavin. Hold on a minute. Who are you? What are you doing behind that desk? Where's Francine? Pleased to meet you. I am Francine. I'm the new hire, not that anybody wants prizes. Hello. Your new hire. I'm looking forward to working with you. He relaxes somewhat in hearing that. Somewhat.
Good to hear.
Oh! I really love the voice acting, because I can read what they're saying in my head with that voice. It's about time. I was wondering how long she'd have to work the desk. She's got gusto for an octogenarian. What? I genuinely don't know what that word means. What does that mean? And loves working the floor, but sitting here all day, handing out toys and dealing with problems wears her down. Can I look that up? What's that word mean? A person who... Oh! I did not know that! A person who is from 80 to 90 years old. There's a term for it! What? I wish all interactions with the main characters were fully voiced. Yeah, there's... I mean, I can understand. Like, this is an indie game. It amazes me that there is, like, some voice acting. Like, that's awesome. And the art and the artwork and the... This is just... It's cool. It's a cool game. I really like it so far. Whenever it comes to visual novels, I'm never expecting all of it to be voiced. It would be nice, but I'm never expecting it. So she explained the job to you, gave you the papers to sign? She said Gavin would handle that stuff. With a sigh, he rubs his forehead, feeling a headache coming on.
That would be me. I'm Gavin Cooper.
Hi.
I'm the business manager here at the Funplex. I make sure you manage to keep having a business, rather than a pile of rapidly collapsing fiscal mistakes.
No. Right, so... As you've no doubt guessed, you'll be exchanging tickets for prizes, but that's the least part of your job. There's more to it than that? You're the floor attendant. You attend to the floor. What, the carpets?
Seriously?
The floor, the arcade, the games, the patrons? You're the one running around putting out fires and sorting out problems. Technically, you're our second floor attendant. Ashley will be in later, but we need two, one to roam, one to operate the desk. I do it myself, but I'm typically busy in the back office making sure the whole thing doesn't fall to bankruptcy. That's why Francine loves filling in. She's a people person. She loves helping out in a pinch. I am not a people person, as you've likely gathered. That's not to say you're alone out here. I'm in your corner at least. If things go south, you tap me for advice on what to do. You got a phone? Of course. Gavin quickly passes me his business card. He apparently had a stack of them ready in his pocket. Go figure. His phone number is listed at the bottom. Ever worked in a high-pressure customer service job before? Shoe sales. Smelly socks? You have no idea. Right. Well, you know how to keep your head when a customer doesn't, I hope. But anything goes sideways, you text me. I'm not around, you text Ashley or Naomi, in that order. Who and who? You meet them soon enough.
I think not.
Above all, do not bug Francine. She's practically retired. Let her enjoy the retirement in peace. Understood. Remember the person from... Oh, that's awesome. We'd love to see it. But 911 for huge emergencies, right? Relax, I got this. Just feeds me, makes me strong. I eat stress and crap solutions. Don't worry. I can manage the floor while you manage the business just fine.
Doubtful.
That remains to be seen. The last guy sitting on that stool was a slacker and an idiot. And even though he was family, Francine dropped him like a bad habit.
If you stay clear and honest with me, do your work, do it well, we'll get along swimmingly. I have enough problems keeping this magical arc of hopes and wishes afloat. Please, don't add to my problems.
Magical arc of what now? Gavin sighs again, a stress release gesture, but his expression softens somewhat afterwards.
I take it Francine told you her theory, that this is more than just a job, more than just an arcade. I'm not into dressing up words. I like to speak plain. If I'm curt, then that's because optimization is a factor of my job. Everybody working here wants to work here. This is where they belong, for one reason or another. Me? I love chaos. I love wrangling chaos specifically. The arcade industry is high risk, high reward. I manage that risk so that they can also find happiness in their lives. Everybody in this business has a dream they're chasing. It's a fragile thing, prone to getting crushed by hard reality. My job is to see to it that never happens. That includes Francine, who deserves better in her twilight years than desperately propping up a semi-failing business. So, you find some value in this place beyond your salary, or you'll burn out. Trust me. Last guy to sit there burned out hard. Now, can I trust you to mesh with our merry misfits?
Absolutely. I'm a model employee. You won't have any issues with me. I'm a solid worker. Gavin nods, satisfied.
Thank
nice. I suppose that's a good starting point. We can build from there. Anyway, I need to go prepare your paperwork. Technically, you shouldn't be working until we've crossed the I's and dots the T's, but... Wait, what? Got the I's and crossed the T's? I feel like I read that completely wrong. But, since I'm already sitting here, you'd rather I stick around? That would be accurate if you're willing to fudge things a bit and work today anyway. It'd help us a lot. Now, if you don't mind, Naomi likely could use a hand in the workshop. A good opportunity to introduce yourself as well. Got it. Wait, someone else is here? I haven't seen anyone else. Yeah, that sounds like Naomi. Her workshop's through that door there. The one next to the UFO catcher. The crane game. The use layman's terms to use layman's terms. Satisfied for now, Gavin heads to the back. presumably to the office to go crunch some numbers. If Francine's really taking a nap back there, hopefully he's going to crunch quietly. First coworker ended up slightly less cool of a guy than I thought he'd be, but he's not a jerk, definitely. I get where he's coming from. Plus, I've known really blunt people before. It's easy to mistake them for jerks, especially at first glance. I figure I can give this guy an honest chance. Hi, Kepu. Anyway, I should go meet my next coworker, this Naomi that he mentioned. Although, I could swear Francine and I were the only ones here until now. A double door, also marked employees only, also with an apostrophe, leads from the arcade floor to what feels like an industrial area of some sort. I turn the handle and step inside. Kepu-woo! That's funny. The little room tucked away between the back offices and the Funplex front. I find what is very likely this Naomi, spoken only in myth and legend. Hey! A girl about my age, but certainly not my height, is tinkering away on what looks like an old tube-style monitor. Oh no. A short queen! Huh? I didn't realize they had so many circuits. She doesn't notice me when I come in, too busy soldering a capacitor into place. The lingering smell of melting metals fills the air of the poorly ventilated workshop. Excuse me, for lack of a better way to interrupt her. I was worried no matter what I did, she might, I don't know, burn her fingers or jump so high she hit the ceiling or something. Fortunately, the shock's not quite that intense. Hi! Oh no.
Hey, you know this room is for employees only.
That'll be me! I'm an employee! She said, with no apostrophe.
What, are you lost? Do you need something?
I'm quiet. I'm the new floor attendant starting today.
Oh! Hi. I didn't realize Francine already found someone. I guess I forgot to check my text. Oh, whoops.
She spares a glance at her phone on the nearby workbench where a huge stack of green notification messages lie in wait. One thought comes to mind. On actually seeing her. Just totally focused on task at hand. I always assume Richard Arcade. Oh my god, that's so mean! Why would you say that? This room's right at the heart of the building, but totally isolated. With the heavy doors closed behind me, I can barely hear the arcade. Considering how completely and utterly dedicated she was to that monitor, not even noticing me, I guess that's also why. But what I first noticed is her smile. Even when squinting to see the tiny components on the circuit board, even when laser focused, she was smiling happily.
Anyway, I'm Naomi Fairchild, the Funplex's techie. Hi! Pleased to meet you. I was expecting Gavin, though. He usually checks up on me about now.
He's busy doing strange things with numbers.
Ugh, yeah, that sounds like Gavin. I take it he sent you along to help? Great. Give me a hand with this monitor. It's really heavy, and I'm still paranoid about dropping it after what happened last time.
Oh no, what happened last time? Oh,
Oh, well, I dropped it.
oh no, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, right. She helps me lift the large cathode ray tube, slotting the heavy metal framework into place within the exposed guts of the nearby arcade cabinet. Once done, she starts hooking wires back up to other wires. There's a surprising number of green circuit boards in that largely hollow wooden shell. This is the first time I've seen inside one of these things. It's weird. Lots of empty space, a couple large slabs of circuits and that beefy monitor. The guts of a game. I'll admit, I don't know how much of anything about how arcade games tick. I figured it was packed full of circuits and things. Naomi keeps working using a pocket multimeter to check various connections as she speaks. It could be packed tighter, like a bar top or a cocktail cab. I'd say uprights favor form over
Let me
functionality. I mean, compare American and Japanese cabinets. Ours are designed for standing players, so they have to be upright, even if that means an empty base. Japanese candy cabs are shorter, so you play sitting down, but I prefer American style. Ours have more room for art. She closes up the rear access panel, closing it with one of the many keys on the keyring at her side, then steps back to admire her handiwork. There's genuine joy in that smile, not just at a job well done, but at looking at the whole thing like it's a fine sculpture.
So beautiful.
I love the classic midway style. Look at those sharp angles, the side art decals, the bold font on the marquee, the bezel artwork. The what on the what? On the who? With a sigh, Naomi points out key features to me. The stripe across the top with the game title, that's the marquee. The artwork that wraps around the monitor, that's the bezel. I mean, you see it too, right? How beautiful and cohesive it all is, working in harmony to give this game its own unique feel, its own experience? As for me, well, a bunch of weird-looking boxes in a row looks ugly. Oh no. So you're a resident game historian then? I agree! The way she stares lovingly at this, well, honestly, this box of wood and circuits and vacuum tubes and stuff, I think I get it. It was made to be one whole thing, the art, the style, and of course the game itself. All of it part of the same experience. Everything's about this game is the game. If you run it in an emulator or on a game console instead, it's made lesser. Yeah, I guess I can see it. It's beautiful in its own way. Oh, good. Naomi lights up with joy like a pinball machine, all twinkly and shiny.
Woohoo!
Finally! So few people fully understand the beauty of a classic arcade game. Having someone I can talk to about this stuff is going to be great. Especially with that jerk Gavin running the numbers. Gavin? What's wrong with Gavin?
I don't know.
Okay, don't get me wrong, I can get along with him, generally, but his whole attitude is just, ugh. All he really cares about is money. He keeps the arcade running, yeah, but I just know if he had his way, he'd gut the whole place. If anybody's gonna ruin the funplex, it's him. Mark my words, it's inevitable. Look at the angry face. That doesn't sound right. He seemed easy enough to get along with, and what's more, Gavin gave me this whole speech about protecting their dreams. This looks like a pretty sore point here, a long-standing argument that the new person really shouldn't get involved with. And yet, I'm involved, so aren't I? I have to work with both Naomi and Gavin. So I'm not sure I should prod at it, but I kind of want to know. Clear the air and find out more. Let her keep talking. Don't rock the boat. So, what's there to do that's fun around here?
What?
Play games. It's a funplex. It's literally a plex of fun. Right, I knew that. Sorry, I always ask awkward non-questions when I'm, I don't know, I should apologize. You just started here and I'm dumping workplace gossip on you. That's mean of me. I try to stay cheerful, really, no matter what. Try and succeed are different words. Anyway, don't worry about it. Gavin's my problem, not yours. Right, let's get back to work, shall we? Now for the less fun part. Seem a strong, strapping kind of person? Well, a strong person at least. A person, that's enough. I'm semi-insulted then. Okay, let's get to it. Right, a little to the left. Now. My left, my left. You're right, careful. Now forward, right, correct. I mean, not turn to the right. Keep it coming, keep it coming. And there, carefully tip it into place. And victory! I gently ease the rolling dolly forward, the giant wooden box slotting into place alongside its neighbors. The two-wheel dolly makes it easier, but hardly easy. especially with Naomi fretting over her baby getting scratched, or worse, falling over. But with the work done, she's all smiles again. Okay, glad to be done with that one. I swear, I've been working on the monitor for ages. Those tubes are finicky as heck, and I'm still not totally satisfied with the flyback, but thanks for helping me out. I think you're gonna do great here. Happy to, Oh, right. Stomach growling. Food required. Except... I wasn't expecting to actually be working today. I forgot to pack a
You have
lunch.
pizza on a bagel.
Oh my goodness. Please. Hey, so any good restaurants in walking distance? I think that bookstore next door sells donuts and stuff, but... Oh. No, not really, unfortunately. I mean, there's a cheapo wub sub sandwich place, but even if that place is super tasty, you don't want to go there. You need to eat healthy. Hey, I know, right here. And she's off, scurrying back to her hidey hole. And she's back, scurrying from her hidey hole. Lunchtime. Here we go. She presses a boxed lunch into my hands. It's a bento box. I learned how to make them from my mom, who learned from her mom back when they lived in Japan. Rice and pickles and all sorts of good, healthy things. Wait, you're giving me your lunch? Sure, why not? I cannot accept this. And yet, when I first walked in as a stranger, she looked super uncomfortable with me. That escalated quickly. What'll you have for lunch then? Oh, I can just get some nachos from the vending machine or go hit the whole story next door. I've got a book delivery to pick up anyway. But you said eating healthy was important. Oh, okay. Alright, thanks. Okay. I can't help but think she was just looking for an excuse to go get some junk food instead. I'd say Naomi definitely fits in with Francine's ideals for this arcade. She's got a love for these games, and it shows. Giving me her lunch? Me? A total stranger? That's a kindness I don't know if I deserve, but I appreciate it all the same. So, a bento box. I've only seen these in anime. It's cute, and hopefully has plenty of calories too. Armed with a box of healthy food, I retire to the employee lounge to get my munch on. I could get my munch on, too. That would be nice. Can't wait to have a sandwich later. The room where I had my bizarre job interview will suffice for food times. It's not much. A few folding chairs and a kitchenette, but it'll do. Utterly famished by this point, I have a seat and unpack my loaned lunch. What is that? What is that? What is happening? Incoherent screaming, coherent screaming, or await death. Perfect. I think I'm gonna await death. Well, it was a good run. Sayonara, folks. Death by floofy monster was definitely not something I considered in the thousands of ways I pictured my own death. Honestly, I thought I'd pass during doing something I loved. Alas, may the Reaper take me swiftly and painlessly. Rude. Death incarnate! This floofy monster has feelings too. Wait, you aren't my doom? Oh, hey, you're human. That's an improvement, I think.
Hey, so I'm sorry if I traumatized you. Really? Can we start over, maybe?
I nod my head slowly, although that could just be muscle spasms from being in shock.
I'm Ashley.
Hi! And I'm quiet.
I'm also Pinky, the Funplex Flamingo. It's my secret, yet not so secret identity.
The what? This is almost too much to take in. Gavin was a bit of a lot. Naomi was off the scale cheerful. I've met some really intense people so far.
Did you sneak into the employee section just to get my autograph?
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought you would recognize Pinky from all the signs around the arcade. Pinky is the mascot of the Funplex after all.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant at all. I work here.
You work here? Since when?
20 minutes ago? Today? This morning, to be specific?
Oh, Welcome to the Funplex.
I mean, I would have been way cooler if you were just so enamored with the chibi flamingo creatures plastered on every wall that you had to know more.
Let's see.
You could have stealthily maneuvered your way through all the games, sliding right up to the employees only door. But how did you get the door code? Of course. You would have collected the password on a piece of paper that fell from Gavin's pocket. You searched your heart and decided that 4-digit number had to be the intel you needed.
Let's see.
Next, you needed to lie and wait for the opportune moment to punch in that secret code just to find me. It just keeps going and going. She's definitely passionate about her fictional scenario. Ashley's got quite the imagination, all right. Is that how I come across to people, as a creepy trespasser? The way she just takes an idea and runs with it. A lot of people might find that weird, but I kind of dig it. There's a lot of imagination. I wonder if she's a writer or something. And how would you snuck out, I wonder? I could have helped, but for a price. Ashley finally realizes she's been babbling to herself for a good couple minutes. Ooh. Sometimes I get swept up in a good story. I mean, I gotta find some way to make this job more interesting. Is it really that dull around here? No, not really. I just crave a different kind of excitement. And beeps and boops, screaming children, broken machines. Aren't really painting the best picture here. Ah, jeez. I didn't mean to be a downer. I just want to move up in the world. I've got things to accomplish, dreams to fulfill, cosplay to make. Cosplay? As we switch topics, it's like she's a completely different person. Ashley's eyes light up and she smiles. You know, like dressing up as your favorite video game or TV character. I love it. It's so empowering to be able to make your own costume and wear it proudly. It's even better when people recognize what character you are. Empowering? Really? Granted, she certainly had the power to stop my heart for a few beats. Yes! Definitely. You want to try? Got a favorite game character? I can help you make your first cosplay if you want. In fact, I made this one. I think Ashley is pointing to her flamingo costume, but it's a little hard to tell with her hands as feathers. So, Pinky is your creation? Intentionally? Yep. It looks pretty good for my first mascot cosplay, doesn't it? I'd probably stitch my hands together if I tried that. If you were going for terrifying, then yes. I don't know heads from tails, but I can appreciate it. I'm all thumbs when it comes to that stuff. Literally, I get enough thread running between them. I'm pretty impressed, though. Naomi was going on about craftsmanship of games. Clearly, you're digging on craftsmanships of costumes. Well, thanks. It's nice when hard work is appreciated. I wear it around the Funplex to liven up the crowds, get people pumped to play some games, and the kids seem to adore it. That makes sense. Although the arcade has been completely dead so far, no crowds to pump or kids to be adored by. Hey, secret between you and me? Ashley motions for me to come closer. She leans in, glances around the room once, then talks in a hushed tone. I did some repairs on Peaky overnight. I had to restitch the left arm when I was giving her an old test drive to make sure it doesn't fall off. Limbs falling off seems bad. Oh, it was. Yesterday, I was dancing with a little girl who must have been like 5, 6 years old, max. Anyway, we were next to Showtime stage when she tugged on my arm and whoosh, she ripped it off. The girl instantly started bawling. Well, at least you are consistently scaring people and it's not just me.
Nope.
Hey, I don't want that to happen again. I felt so bad. But enough about me. What about you? So you're Carl's replacement? I guess so. I'm the new floor attendant. I tend to the floor. The floor is a thing I am attending to when I'm not going into cardiac arrest. At least you're funnier than Carl, that's for sure. I can't wait to go home and tell Juniper I do have a sense of humor. She'll be so proud of me. I assume you've already met Francine, but have you had the chance to meet Gavin and Naomi yet? Yeah, I met them already. Although it seemed like they aren't too keen on each other, right? Ashley rolls her eyes and lets out a sigh. I wish they would hurry up and make out. Oh! Yeah? Wait, hold on. Are they going out? Nope. But they always bicker like an old married couple. It's classic anime cliche. The ones who fight always end up together. Mark my words. Consider them marked.
Beep beep.
What's that sound? Drat, I set an alarm for when my lunch break was over. Time to go back to the grindstone. I didn't even get a chance to eat. That's no good. You need your calories. You eat up. I'll go watch the floor. In fact, how about I take over the ticket desk for the next shift? You can do my job and water the floor a bit. Fair enough. Thanks. Do I get to wear the costume? Am I wearing the costume? Actually, oh my god! Befriended! Befriended! What is this? Brady, you did not have to do. Oh my gosh! Brandon, thank you so much for donating $100 towards Stream for a Cause. That's absolutely incredible. My goodness. With the message, cause it's always great to donate for charity and see a smile on broadcasters' faces. Brandon, that was so nice. You just unlocked all of the rewards. Oh my god. Well, no! You unlocked all of the rewards! I have to do a spoonful of olive juice. Why have you done this to me? Oh no. Well, I guess I have to do a drawing stream. A crowd control stream with the one and only OGB. I have to do a Steam card giveaway. I'll do that later tonight. And then a spoonful of olive juice. Are there any incentives that you want me to do? Hold on, let me get my olives. Oh no. Sam can pick an incentive for me to do? Oh no. So, those are my incentives. Don't do this to me. Actually, let me go and grab a spoon. Boozled! I thought we had something special! Wow. I see how it is. I see how it is. I also grabbed a cheese stick. I would do the same. Alright, let me do the. Let me do this. Oh, smells rancid. Let me do this spoonful of olive juice. Hold on. Oh. it's so salty. Oh my. Ugh. Oh my god. Disgusting. Disgusting. Alright, beans. Let's see. Ow. And toasted marshmallow or stink bug. Okay. It's gonna be stink bug. I can feel it in my bones that it's going to be stink bug. What if, can I just swallow it? Oh, please. Please. Oh. Toasted marshmallow. Suck my ass. Still not the greatest flavor, but it's okay. Oh my goodness. Brandon, that was so nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll do the Steam card giveaway. I'll do that later during Bug Snacks, but let me eat my cheese stick. I could really just live off of cheese sticks. It's really bad. I love these things. You know what I want to try? I saw this little recipe where you take a cheese stick and you just wrap it in a croissant, like the Pillsbury croissant, or it's that brand where it's not a can, but it's in the tube. I forget the brand of it. But you take the little croissant, then you bake it, and you have like little kind of homemade mozzarella sticks. And I saw one, and my mom made it once, but she made it look like little mummies. It was very cute, and I want to try and make them again. Is it Grands? I want to see. My taste buds, my mouth is so weird right now. It is that one. Oh, it is Pillsbury. I feel like it is Pillsbury. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. I also got a little tiny. I want to get the advanced GG probiotic drink flavor. I want to try it so badly. But if I get a more advanced GG, I have to get an energy one as well. But I got a little probiotic drink. As another snack. They're so tiny, but they're so good. And you're really only supposed to have one a day, and I do follow that. Okay. I think I'm good. I don't think I have olive in my mouth anymore. Ooh. You know what? I'll say it. The olive juice wasn't as bad. It's so incredibly, like, salty. The olive juice is not as bad as I thought it was. The olives themselves are so much worse. Because you would think. I think it's like pickles. Like the pickle juice, it's just like, I wouldn't even say it's sour. It's very strong. Ugh, okay. Brandon, thank you again. We have $111.69. Perfect. Perfect. Fantastic. Anyway, back to the game. As I'm wolfing down rice in the shape of a little heart, oh my god, it occurs to me I didn't actually ponder my first impressions of Ashley yet. Let's see. Pretty amazing. I like her enthusiasm about her art. Ashley's got a lot going on in the head of hers. I just don't understand it all. I think they're cool. The way Ashley's whole expression changed when she talks about things she's passionate about just warms my heart. Her beaming energy just lights up the whole room. I wonder if one day I'll be that excited about something. Anyway, with lunch in my belly and break time complete, the second half of my workday began. Rolling into the afternoon, the crowd starts to fill out. School's done, and late rising pros are heading out to the arcades of choice. Oh my goodness! There's a sequel? That's cool. Hi to Flower. Thank you for popping. This game is adorable. It's amazing. But that's cool. Hi, kitty. I know, you're not the first person who's lurking because they're playing Final Fantasy right now. And you know what? I get it. I understand. But thank you so much for popping in, July. That's awesome. Your game is great. Oh god. Oh my god. Peggy Lou is back, by the way. Lexi's playing Truck Simulator. Oh man. With Ashley covering the desk, my job is to wander the floor looking for problems. Or potential problems. Or just making sure everything's a-okay. But for starters, it's a good moment to collect my thoughts. I think I'm off to a decent start with my coworkers. Good first impressions at any rate. Cooperation's going to be a must. I've had awful coworkers before, and they can really drag down your day. Hang on. No time for daydreaming. I think I spot, let's see, 3 possible issues to look into. I should have time to get to all of them, but which do I tackle first? I know, the sunburn, it's so funny. Because she kept telling, because chat kept asking her where Peggy was, and she would always say she's on the, she's on a cruise going to the Ohio coastline. That was what they said. So I thought it was perfect. Customer near Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze. Someone cursing up a storm at a... Oh no. A loud crowd around Showtime stage. I don't know. I feel like Showtime stage is just a bunch of people watching and having fun. Fist of Discomfort sounds like it would cause people to curse. I don't know. Should I go towards the irate customer? She really is very creative. I love Lexi. They're so fun. I also, because it's right there. Oh my goodness, it's not Pac-Man. We're going over here. I want to see. I like the art on the cabinet. That's why. My mutant floor attendant senses detect danger from the left-hand side of the arcade. My mutant floor attendant senses. I quickly rush all of 30 feet to the scene of the crime. Already in progress. Oh no! Come on! Hurry up! You work here? I saw you behind the desk earlier. Note to self. Ask Gavin for a name tag or something. Yes. I'm quiet. Floor attendant. Well, stop attending to the carpets and attend to me. I want this to wrap up his damn game so I can play. Ashley's face is obscured beneath her costume's mask, but I can feel her wince as the man curses up a blue streak. Sir, there are children present. Please keep the swearing to a minimum. Oh my goodness. You kick this fat piece of blank off this game, and I'll sing Mary Had a Little Lamb all you want. Hold on, do I have... I don't think I have a sound effect for, No, I have this one, though. They're acting a clown. Figuring I ought to hear the fat piece of blank's side of the story before rushing to a judgment, I tap the player on the shoulder. And he doesn't even notice me tapping. So I tap again. Twice. Sir, there are other players waiting to give Mr. Moopy's magic maze a spin. Curiously, the player looks up at the game's marquee, thank you, Naomi, which simply reads Moopy. You know the game's full name? Sure, I played it a lot when I was a kid. It's actually called Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze, right? Wizards and pellets and monsters and stuff? Yeah. A bit terse as he's laser focused on the game, and I can see why. He's currently sitting... That's a lot of points. Oh, this game looks actually really cool. Is it real? Holy crap, that's a heck of a high score. Or as this other guy would probably put it, holy blank, that's a blank of a high score. Excuse me. Right. Sir, can you please wrap up your game? Nope. I'm keeping good pace here. Plenty of lives stacked. Plenty of lives stocked on par for getting close to the world record before the kill screen. Somehow, the thick arcade jargon sounds classier when they're British? Oh no. Like I'm watching some documentary program on the BBC. Yeah, but this is a public arcade. Other folks want to play the games too. He finishes clearing the current board while pondering the predicament. Okay. At first, I think he's stepping away to end his game, but he's letting his stock of 50 extra dudes slowly deplete as he pulls out his wallet. Without pause, he pulls out $3,000 in cash and holds it out. What? Will this cover it? For a moment, I flash back to that movie where some dude plays another dude to sleep with his wife. What? Hold on. For a moment, I flash back to that movie where some dude pays another dude to sleep with his wife, and they roll around in bed covered in money and, cover what exactly? The cost of the game. Huh? The game itself. I have never seen this much raw cash in one place at any given time. Hi, Josh! It's not even in 20s. Dude's rolling in Benjamins. One moment, please. On it. Fortunately, Iris already has my messenger app open for me with Gavin's contact info preloaded. With trembling fingers, I can... Customer wants to buy Moby for $3K? What do? In less than a minute, I have my response. Considering we paid $200 for it plus parts, yes. Absolutely yes. Sell that relic immediately. No! Well, alrighty then. Although, how's Naomi gonna react to this? Offloading one of her darlings just because Gavin wants to make a 15-fold profit. It also feels kinda weird to be taking advantage of this guy's lack of a grasp on the real costs of old arcade machines. I knew all this workplace drama was going to catch up to me at some point. With this rando breathing down my neck, I gotta make a decision. Oh no! What do I do? I'm not sure if we should sell this game. 3,000 sounds about right. It's yours. Okay. If I sell it to this person, I'm gonna get on Naomi's bad side, but I'll get on Gavin's good side. But I also feel guilty because they gave me $3,000, but the game is actually $200. That's way too much of a difference. If they handed me like $400, it would be fine, but $3,000? Oh my god. Hi, Josh. It's nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm not sure if I sell the game, Naomi's gonna be mad at me. What do I do? Hi, James. I'm gonna do the top one. It's an older game, and actually only costs us about $200, but, well, it's part of the arcade, sir. I expect this apparent gazillionaire to protest and not getting his way, but he's smiling. You're right. This is Mr. Moopy's home after all. Let's compromise. I'll pay you $1,000 American and own the game, but you keep it here. And in return, I get to play as long as I want, provided nobody's already playing. That way, I can keep chasing the score, but your arcade stays whole. I'd hate to break up a loving family. Naomi will be relieved to hear that. Oh, thank goodness. Even if Gavin may flame you for passing up $2,000. Good! I'd hate to make Naomi cry. How could I live with myself? Which leaves the rando hopping mad. Oh no! Not the rando! To be fair, we had been kind of ignoring that he exists. What the heck, man? What kind of an arcade is this anyway? Bleep this! I'm going to Deco's Palace. Okay, bye! And we just lost a customer, stopping his way out the door. Great. On the plus side, Naomi won't cry. On the negative side, I just drove a rando out into the cold.
What a disagreeable fellow.
Oh my god. Ah! If I disappoint someone, I can give them a favor late? That's cool. How fun is that? I don't have head pats on, I'm so sorry. It's because I'm a PNG today. I'm sorry. Oh. Play through 3 times? That's awesome. Yeah, I'm playing this because I'm participating in the Queer Indie Game Showcase, and this was on the list. Yeah! And we've reached our goal. Because we are participating in the Queer Indie Game Showcase, it's also benefiting Stream for a Cause. If you want to check out more information on that charity, there's their website and a little synopsis on what they do. And if you want to donate, even though we did hit our full goal, you can using that link. Yeah! I probably won't raise it. Mainly because it is my last day of doing it. I was only doing it for 3 days. So, yeah. So I had to do a spoonful of olive juice, which was fantastic. Love that for me. And then my loving, amazing partner told me to then do Bean Boozled after that. So luckily, it was a good flavor. So I lucked out. But yeah. It was olive juice and toasted marshmallow, which, again, wasn't the best, wasn't the best pairing, but I lived. Treatment, thank you for the head pats and the water. I feel bad, I don't have the head pats with this model.
Not.
Perfect. As for the player, well, he goes right back to playing. Eating pellets, zapping ghost monsters, clearing mazes. With the crisis behind us, I can actually focus on who this gonzo rich guy actually is. He seems to care about more than just his game. Splashing around the cash, aren't we, Mr. Moneybags? No. I take it from someone wallowing around in the lower tax brackets. The rich can do whatever they want, whenever they want. And yet, that's not what this guy did. He could have, but he let us keep the game. He just wanted to play, that's all. And why? Because of Naomi? Because of the Funplex? It's a home and a family for the games and for us. Maybe it's for the best I sent that rando out the door in favor of this guy. So, you know Naomi? He's happy to talk even while playing.
Of course. I'm a Funplex regular. My name's Percy.
Hi, Percy. Does your shirt match the game?
I'd hazard you're our new floor attendant. I was here when Francine seated you behind the desk earlier.
You were here? How long were you here? I didn't notice you at all. Arcade Wrangler.
Well then,
Put that on
it's a
my
pleasure
resume.
to make your acquaintance, and I look forward to getting to know you better.
Oh, thanks. So, you seriously just been playing Loopy all day?
What can I say? It's my calling.
There's merch of this shirt? That's amazing. I really love the art for this game.
I actually owned a Moopy cabinet once. Had it in my flat. But playing it by myself, all alone in the dark, it's not the same. I need the atmosphere.
The beeps and boops?
No, those you eventually learn to filter out. I mean, everything. The games, the lights, the kids, the feeling of being in an arcade. I score my best when I'm in real-world conditions.
Yeah, everything so far has been like genuinely amazing. The voice acting has been really good too. I'm very happily surprised.
It's all about the emotions. The laughter and the tears, the excitement of competition. I need that swirling chaos of human emotions around me to play at my finest.
Naomi gets that. She keeps Whoopi in top condition for the day I eventually land my high score. What's the current world record then? About 3.5 million. What? This guy has been standing here since I was working the morning shift hours and hours, and he's still only at 720k into his game? I can't imagine him being in anything but top health condition to try this. Guy's gotta have legs made out of carbon fiber and a bladder of tungsten. I just let a few extra lives drain out whenever I need to go pee. Oh. I mean, that's pretty smart, actually. Also, he may be psychic. I feel like I should let him get back to his game, but burning questions, they burn like fire. How is it he can afford this game? Must have a solid job, good income? So, gonna get your Whoopie dipped in gold? If it was me tossing around green like that, I'd have my game coated in solid gold and encrusted with diamonds. Amusing, but gold's a bit heavy, isn't it? It'd break through the floor. But, you know, it'd be shiny, right? Right?
Don't think so.
Certainly, but I don't throw around money to impress people. Wouldn't want to make my game that... Oh my god, I know that word. I can say that word. Oh! I can say it perfectly in my head, but I know the moment I'm going to try and speak it, it's just going to completely come out as garbage. Money removes obstacles, nothing more, nothing less. It's a tool like any other. I do day trading. Oh, stocks and bonds. It's really nothing interesting. I care more for Moopy as a whole. Right. He's getting more and more distracted by the game. I should leave him be. I have to, do a thing. About, a thing. Be seeing you. Yeah, another weird encounter in a string of weird encounters. By the end, he sounded more like the high-score junkies you hear about in documentaries. Obsessed, driven, kind of strange. That's not the impression I had of him from the beginning. He smiled when talking about not splitting up the arcade. Something more going on here, but, well, he's a Funplex regular. There'll be plenty of time to learn more later. I've got work to do. Let's see, what to handle next. Oh, you can handle all of them? I want to see the stage. Because I was just dealing with someone cursing. A little break would be nice. You've made mistakes? No. In the distance, I see a number of people gathering, which is surprising since the first half of my shift was completely and utter solitude. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see that people do come to the arcade, but that's quite the crowd that's assembling. This has to be against some fire code or safety protocol or something, right? Speaking as a citizen that enjoys living, having an escape route in case of emergency is necessary. Time to clear the way and pave my own path of safety. As I approach, I see flashing neon lights accompanied by upbeat Europop drifts. It's an auditory flashback right to 1980 something. Oh!
59 months. Give it up for 59 months, Mr. Squidward.
59 months! Give it up for 59 months! Oh my goodness gracious. Ramar, thank you so much for being a super scrub for 59 months. That's absolutely incredible. Can we get some hype and love in the chat for that super generous continued support? You know what I keep seeing on TikTok? Now that you mentioned Mr. Squidward, I keep seeing like old clips of the older SpongeBob videos, and it's all like out of context stuff or things that are completely out of left field. I saw one earlier today where it was literally SpongeBob background characters being unnecessarily mean. It was so funny. No, not the AI SpongeBob and Family Guy. The AI SpongeBob is so funny. Like, who would have thought of that? There are a lot of wild clips of that, though. Uncensored swearing episode on TikTok. Oh, did they? Is it like a parody one, or did they actually post it? But it's nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I can't help but nod my head to the beat. Oh man, a pulsating mass of people have surrounded Showtime's stage, cheering on the current player. The game itself takes up a whole corner of the arcade, requiring a fair amount of space to actually play. Showtime Stage is an ultra-modern arcade smash hit. It uses motion tracking sensors hidden behind the colored spotlights to check dancing poses' accuracy and score you sweet moves. It's pure dance fever. Can you catch the fever, Quiet? I've had my dance fever shots at the doctor's office earlier this season. As the dance ends, one of the players hops down from the stage and immediately starts talking to a young man leaning up against the back wall. They look cool! Hi, Fairbowl! I hit my goal! It was so nice! The spoonful of olive juice was not as nice, but yay! It was the actual- no way! It was the actual uncensored audio? Oh, now I have to find that. I keep getting memes about the submarine. I'm on like ocean talk right now. Did you see that, Theo? Is it Tio or Theo? I got my first double A on Stop the Beat.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god, they're matching. That's amazing. Yeah, I did. You're doing great. Tio. Remember last month? You couldn't even pass that song? Chote's impressive. I'm gonna keep practicing and one day maybe even surpass you. Hey, I hope you do. And when you do, you can be the one who brings in a new dancer and teaches them how to play. T-Crew, that's so funny. As the next song starts, my eyes shift from their conversation to observe the great. No, there's a lot of big words in here that are not on my vocabulary. Yeah, I'm on a submarine TikTok and Twitter. The amount of memes that have come out of this, it's so bad. It's so bad. Hey, it's a really catchy song. Can you blame me? I'm getting really into it when I feel a hand on my shoulder.
Care to dance?
Oh, you have a very deep voice. Yeah, it's pretty nutty. How about you? Want to take the spotlight? I work here. But I'll dance. Why not? I'll try it. Back when I was stomping around on dance mats games as a kid, they had arrows on what? I'm not sure I'd even know how to play this one. It has caught my curiosity, though. From the previous observed conversation, this guy seems to know the ins and outs of this weird dancing game and is keen to teach. Before I commit to getting down with my bad self, I think I should know a little more about exactly what this entails. Plus, I'm used to playing these games solo. Less chance of stomping on someone else's foot that way. Tis a valid point. Makes sense. However... I... Yes. Hello. Sorry. Hello. My mom came in to talk to me. And it was about my car. And I was like, let me just mute myself. I'm back. Hi. Sorry. Sorry about that. Very abrupt. Oh! You caught my eye the moment you walked over.
Wait. You're new here, right?
I am. How'd you know?
Name's
No,
Mateo.
I'm not.
But everyone here just calls me Teo.
Oh, it's Teo. Okay, that makes more sense. Greatest guy here. Sort of like our leader.
Oh, please, I'm nothing really.
He looks directly into my eyes.
Nothing as special as you. I just like to show newbies the ropes and teach them how to play. Our community is small, but we're all super close. I think you'd be a perfect addition to our gang.
Stop. It's Teo. I think you'd be a perfect addition to our game.
What do you say? Play our silly dancing game?
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I'll stretch his arm to me, waiting for my hand to grab his. Go for it. Politely decline. Shake your head no. I feel like I shouldn't because I'm working, but I kind of want to see what happens. I'm gonna do it. I couldn't go to list that I'm supposed to be working. Oh no. As a kid, I remember stopping around on dance mats. Why not try out the 2000s hottest dance game? Even if I technically don't know how to play it. Without thought, I take his hand. Let's do this. As I'm about to step up to the stage, an ominous shiver crawls down my spine. Am I getting stage fright? I glance over and spot Ashley standing behind the ticket counter. I know I can't see her face behind the mask, but I can totally sense she's glaring daggers my way. It's creeping me out. On second thought, I'm actually supposed to be working right now. I'm the new floor attendant. Really? But I haven't seen you around here at all. What happened to the other guy? He was actually pretty good at Showtime stage, now that I think about it. He's out, I'm in. It's currently year 0 of the floor attendant. Quiet regime.
Hello there.
Well, it's an honor to have met you. I hope we get to know each other well. Indeed. For someone that loves Showtime stage as much as you do, I haven't actually seen you play yet. True, most of the time during these meetups, I tend to let everyone else play. And go around and make sure everyone is happy and having a blast. What about you and you freelings? Teo shrugs. My happiness comes from making other people happy. Oh no! Not the trauma. That's all I need in my life. Which is all well and good, but I still need to deal with this crowd. How best to handle it? Hey, want to film a workplace safety video? We need to seriously talk about the crowd size. Can you disperse your fans for me, please? I know you're having a ball over here, but this crowd is blocking the emergency exit. By law, we have to keep a path present. Can you let it slide just this once? For me? Nope. If I let it happen once, then it's gonna happen all the time. I get it though, your crew's passionate about this game. And that's a good thing. But a stampede on my first day at work would be a bad thing for everyone involved. Could you imagine the headlines? Local arcade floor attendant trampled on first day, blood everywhere. Very true. I don't want to be checking my social media tomorrow and clicking the link of your obituary. We totes can't have that. I got this. Luckily, this song that was being played just finished. Teo jumps up on the stage and cups his hand over his mouth. Hey, listen! You need to keep the area to the left of the stage clear. But why? I like my spot. Hey now, you know the deal. We all have to be cool about fire safety. It's Quiet's first day, so let's show them some respect. I see everyone. Oh no, why would you mention me? Great, now I'm gonna be known as the party pooper. I guess I've had worse reputations in my lifetime. Like the one time I had to close the pool because of that dirty bandage floating in the water. No one would talk to me for a week. Don't disappoint me, crew. Quiet's just doing their job. Reluctantly, the crew reshuffles itself in a semi-orderly fashion. As everyone settles into a safer way of watching the game, Teo jumps down and comes back to me. Better? I nod, genuinely impressed with how Teo can capture his community's attention. They listen to him and have the utmost respects for him. Yeah, actually, much better.
Didn't mean to cause any trouble. Sometimes we just get so caught up in the game, you know? Of course you know. Hey, you should still join us later. Maybe when your shift's over. We'll all be here dancing until closing time.
As long as that dancing is within the law, carry on. Officer Quiet, out. I start to walk away ready for my next venture when I remember something I should do. I turn back to Teo. Hey, thanks.
No problem.
Yay, that was wholesome. Well, I feel nice and accomplished. I was able to uphold the safety of the arcade and make a new friend. I tell you, that's pretty good for my first day. Even Gavin's gotta be impressed, right? With that business sorted out, it's time to leave Showtime stage. Let's see what to handle next. The last thing. The person's cursing up a storm. A lot of shouting coming from the center of the arcade where Fist of Discomfort is being played. I remember Iris telling me all about it earlier today while I was bored to death at the ticket desk. Fists of Discomfort, or FOD, is one of the most popular games in the esports circuit. It's been a staple of the scene for over 6 years. One year, Team Wicked Prodigies took on the Unreal and came back to win in the dying seconds of a tiebreaker match to take home a record $5 million prize pot. That's a lot of moolah. And how? Okay, so how does it work? It's a hybrid of real-time strategy and button-mashing brawling. Fight your way down the top and bottom lanes, clearing waves of ninjas to finally topple the enemy dojo. Is this League? Is this just League? But that's the action part. The strategy part involves using special abilities, purchased items, and ninja summons. FOD is sheer elegance in its simplicity, the way the different game systems interweave to form one masterpiece of esports perfection. So, summon good ninjas, punch bad ninjas, smash shoujo. I'd say boiling down a rich game of action and strategy played into the world over by top gamers is in such a way is a bit degrading, but okay. League of Legends is fun. I said it. I've never really played League of Legends, to be honest. All of it is super interesting and stuff, but right now all I care about is dealing with the loud mouth currently playing the game. The closer I get, the louder the yelling gets. Most of these are words that... Oh. What's that? No, those are definitely all words my mother would disapprove of. You've got to be kidding me. There's no way that is even plausible. Those hitboxes don't even freaking connect. Heck this game. Heck it all night long. Get wrecked. Oh, this is far from over, scrub. Not why? Why did she get banned? What? Hold on. There's no way. Why? Oh. Suspended until June 29th? Oh my god. Well, that's not far away. That's a week. Honestly, because I know other people who were posting TikToks about the truckathon, their stuff was also getting flagged because the algorithm was like, oh, it was real. Because it's an American Trucker Simulator. It looks real. All the roads and stuff is real. So they probably thought, oh, you're streaming yourself driving. That's probably why. And with the green screen, I think this is her first stream on TikTok with Peggy with the green screen, and it looks like, quote-unquote, the inside of a rig. That's probably why. It's probably because of, like, a safety issue, even though it's a video game. No, Lexi was streaming on TikTok and I got banned. Oh my goodness. Oh no. That's such a shame. Alright, back to Honeybee Top. I saved up a little something extra special for you. I've been baiting you into attacking my sensei, which you fell for hard. Oh hey. Did I forget to mention that I brought an extra ultimate technique scroll from my dojo? Whoops, my bee. Wait, what? You haven't been farming. How could you? XP share technique with creep waves. Take this. Take this 5-fold heckin' explosive death claw technique. What? How did you defeat me? No. Oh, that's funny. That was fun.
Oh, GG. No one can defeat me, Queen Bee.
Oh, legitimately. That's fun. My dry eyes painfully blinking makes me realize I've been standing here, watching intently during that whole exchange. I'm not 100% sure what just happened, but that didn't matter. I was completely sucked in. Couldn't tear my eyes away. It was like watching a train wreck. I mean, if the train was the arcade game and the wreck was that guy's face.
Kid, what are you staring at?
I work here.
Have you seen a champion of my caliber before?
Oh no. Seeing as I don't even know how to begin to start, even consider how to respond to her question, I opt to take a moment and collect my thoughts. From what I've somehow gathered, she goes by Queen Bee. That jacket she's wearing identifies her as a member of L7 Gaming, an arcade esports team. Logitech! And she is the most direct, fierce person I've met all day. And that's saying a lot considering who I've run into so far. It'd be fun to hang around, no doubt. Why so rude, though? What a sore winner. I mean, does she act this bluntly towards everyone new she meets? Or grumble whenever she's on the losing end of the fight? It's off-putting. What happened to good sportsmanship and being nice to your fellow
don't
human?
Just stand there all weird and quiet-like. It's creepy.
Never snap at me again. First
So,
of all.
are you gonna f***ing quarter up or not?
Ma'am, I work here!
Think you can best the hottest rising star of L7?
Oh my goodness. From what I've seen, I know I couldn't best a scrub, let alone a professionally competitive player of this game. Nothing wrong with scrubs, by the way. We're all one here. Nope, no thank you. Plus I'm not sure I'm allowed to play games while I'm working.
You work here?
Yep, me. And what's your job? Hassling me? I enforce arcade law within the noble funplex. You bet. In fact, I was just hired earlier. I'm the new floor attendant. If the game eats your quarter, come to me. Wait, you're serious? Okay then, welcome aboard this runaway train.
Hey, they haven't given you a name tag yet. How am I supposed to know who you are?
I think that was actually a weird tactic to have me introduce myself to her. I'm quiet. I did technically just start working here 6 hours ago. It might take them time to issue me a name tag. Maybe they need to send a carrier pigeon to an ancient monastery where name tags are forced in a vast clay oven. Or forged in a vast clay oven. Nah, Gavin's just slacking big time. I'll talk to that silly boy. That silly boy! Make sure you get some proper respect. Thanks. No problem. We gamers gotta stick together. Okay, my first impression was wrong.
I'm Queen Bee, by the way. Aggro-style FOD lane pusher specialist for L7 Gaming.
I figured that when you put your arms over your head cheering and shouting, "No one can defeat me, Queen Bee!"
Hey, I do not sound like that. Well, maybe a little.
Only a little bit. Anyway, I'm one of the regulars around here. Besides Pear and Theo. You call Percy Pear? You'll be seeing a lot of me in the future. Let's hope you last longer than the last guy. Oh, great. Now she's even making my job into a competition. I hope there isn't a betting pool, too. You look like a smart kid. You've seen one of many streams on the internet, right? Nope. I literally have no idea what you're talking about. Really? Have you been living under a rock for the past decade? You consider a small yet formidable apartment a rock? Then yes. Oh, you sweet child. You're so innocent and pure. Come, let me show you the path to darkness that is the internet. Will it hurt or traumatize me? I'm torn. On one hand, I'm curious. On the other hand, I'm suddenly worried as to what I'm going to get myself into. Exposing myself freely to the horrors of the internet sounds unwise. Please? I promise it's not going to hurt. Queen Bee grabs my arm and pulls me closer to the Fists of Discomfort cabinet. Upon further inspection, I see the whole haphazard pile of tech she's rigged up. You can't just plug one of these cabs into the internet, so I use a number of clip-on webcams and mics and stuff. That webcam there, it broadcasts to my personal PC back home, which then streams matches live to all my fans. The chat room appears on my phone. Costs a bit to put everything all together, but it takes like half an hour to rig up and test each morning. But after doing this here for a couple years, it's easy peasy. Aside from Naomi grinding her teeth at my clip-on cameras, damaging the paint job, I mean. Anyway, I prefer to stream from the Funplex than from home. There's so much to miss out on sitting by your lonesome with the console version of FOD. The crowds, the wicked trash talk, the community. Wait, are you broadcasting live right now? Are we live right now?
Nope, no way.
That was part of my warm-up matches. I've got a pretty big tournament coming up, so I try to get as much practice in as possible. Even if it is with a bunch of fodder. As in, you know, chum. Literally. Lunch meat. Scrubs. Losers. Hey, don't say that. I'm not one. Sees something out of the corner of her eye and glances around the arcade floor. She gives a nod to someone hanging near the Street Fighter cabinet. My crew is starting to trickle in. We should be starting team practice soon. Wait, what time is it? At the tone, the time will be 2:25 p.m. Eastern.
Beep, beep. What the?
I gotta go live in 5 minutes. Listen, kid, it's been swell. We'll chat later, right? Are we the same age? Are you older than me? How old am I? One thing, can you keep the swearing down at least a little? We've got kids around here, and I don't want you to get in trouble with Gavin. Him? But for you, I'll keep it to PG-13. Now, if you excuse me, there are some butts out there that I need to kick. Later! With a wave and a twirl, she completely abandons me and returns to her Fist of Discomfort game. Queen Bee fires up her broadcaster rig, and the shouting and milder swearing starts up again. I should probably get out of here before I accidentally end up on the stream. Queen Bee may be certifiable. She's got a volatile personality, to say the least. Still, she seems to like me, so there's that. She strikes me as the sort to start out rocky with anyone, but gradually get used to working with them. Good for me. The arcade is now at peace. My work here is done. Well, actually, a few hours from closing time, so my work here isn't quite done, but you know. Gavin. I'm so at peace, in fact, that I don't even notice the underboss of the arcade sliding up behind me.
Good day.
Not a bad first day so far. I've been keeping tabs on you. Well, others have been, and they've been texting me. You know, you should consider getting a proper group chat going. I've got a crappy phone plan. My texts ain't free. A valid point. I'll look into it. I'm impressed with how you handle yourself. I think you're going to work out just fine. Anyway, I prepared your paperwork. If you'd like to go and sign it and make this working relationship a bit more above board.
Yeah.
So you're staying? Please tell me you're staying. I mean, I fed you and everything. Francine hasn't fired them yet, right? The fact that they just show up in the flamingo costume. An adorable nightmare joins the impromptu staff gathering.
Ooh.
Wyatt's off to a great start. Here's to your first day, followed by many more. Don't you two have jobs to attend to? Just ordering a replacement power supply for Robotron. Nothing left to do for the day. Not many kids around for me to entertain. Finally, a quiet moment. My dream job has been going a mile a minute since I got here. Is it my dream job? I told Francine I wasn't sure why I was here, but that I was willing to try and find out for myself. I'd be silly to think I'd find my purpose after a single day, but on the whole, that day's been pretty decent. I'm starting to get along with my coworkers. I'm helping people with their problems. What more could I want? What more could I want? Well, I don't know. Not yet. But I'll find out one day. Only got a few hours till closing, and it's nice and quiet. How about we game a bit? Speak for yourself. I still got paperwork to handle. Oh, come on. Don't act like you don't game. Feel relevant. I know your dirty little secret. What? Naomi, you sneak in early each morning to play pinball. You're a pinball wizard. Ah, well, what of it? I bring order to chaos. Pinball is the very expression of that platform. You know what we should do? Impromptu pinball tourney. The girls are giggling, and I'm finding myself smiling right alongside them. All in all, not a bad way to end my first day. This is so cute. Everyone is so nice. So far. I feel like I've yet to find the person
By the
who's
way,
like
I
mean.
booked a birthday party for this afternoon.
Oh, so the workday is not done yet. Great. The looks of confusion and outright terror on their faces, all laughter dying off immediately, are vaguely concerning to me. I don't like the music.
Sorry, I meant to tell you, dears, but I plumb forgot.
A birthday party? How old are the kids, may I ask? Oh, it's her 5th birthday. Oh, to be young again. 5-year-olds. Naomi starts pulling at her hair, eyes wide and trembling. Throwing ski balls overhand into the glass, jumping up and down on pinball machines, putting chewing gum on the coin slots. Pulling at my costume, tearing off pieces of it. Naomi, Ashley, keep it together. You've survived kids' birthday parties before. Doom! Doom! The end is nigh!
Well, I'd hate to get in the way of all the fun. Yep, it's time for my afternoon nap anyway.
Francine, you can't just drop a bomb like that and then go take a nap. Oh no. Battle stations, everyone. I'll take ticket desks so I can oversee operations. Ashley, greet the kids. Naomi, watch for hardware damage. Quiet, roaming duty. Look for trouble, do what you can. Prepare yourselves. They are coming! Like an oncoming tidal wave, the rumble is felt before it is seen. Parents pulling into the parking lot, minivans, disorganing kindergartners, and suddenly... Oh god, this is very cute art though! The bag of coins! This is so cute! An explosion of small humans rushes the doors, bursting into the arcade before scattering every which way. Even before any of them can get tokens, they're grabbing at joysticks, mashing buttons, eager to get their game on, or even just pretend to be playing. The crew assumes battle stations. Naomi by the fragile pinball machines. Ashley near the door, trying to distract the incoming kids to greet them. Gavin, armed with pre-stacked $10 rolls of tokens, quickly exchanges them with the adults. Beats waiting in line at the change machines. As for the pro gamers, well, Queen Bee and Teo's friends bolt for the exit, abandoning them, keen on getting out ahead of the surge of kitties, I guess. That's all very well and good, but I've got no idea where I'm supposed to be. Roaming duty, Gavin said. Look for trouble, Gavin said. I mean, I was doing that before, but now the chaos is multiplied. For a few minutes, I'm like a pinball being bounced around, or like that frog trying to cross a highway at traffic. Eventually, I spot 3 possible problems on the rise, and Quiet, professional floor attendant, is ready to attend to them. Which one of these should I tackle first, though? I may not be able to deal with all of them in time. Oh no. An angry adult shouting at a kid. Little girl crying over her stolen tickets. Oh, stolen tickets! I weave my way through waves of children towards the skee-ball machines. One little girl, oh that's a cute shirt. One little girl sitting at the end of the skee-ball ramp crying. No parent inside to settle her, so the task falls to me. I'm guessing I should be more cautious about this sort of thing. What with lawsuit-happy parents lurking over by the vending machines ignoring their kids, but floor attendant Quiet decided to take the case all the same. Hey! My name's Quiet and I work here at the arcade. What's wrong? Can I help? Her sobbing pauses as she looks up at me.
I lost my tickets. Someone stole them from me.
No!
I played and won a bunch of them, but then I put them down and I was talking to a friend, and now they're gone.
No! I glanced around, but in a sea of kids, it's impossible to see who the thief could be.
I don't even have any more tokens to play with. I spent them all on skee-ball and my tickets are all gone now.
Oh no. Easy. We'll figure this out somehow. Although I've got no clue where to even start, to be honest. Maybe there is a witness to the crime? Percy would have had a good view of the redemption game area based on where Moopy's positioned. Gavin has the ticket desk. A veritable crow's nest for the whole arcade. He could have spotted something. Or I could just bend the rules and solve this directly. Maybe Percy saw something. I could deal with this quietly if he can identify the culprit. He was probably too engrossed in the game to even have noticed. Gavin had to see where the tickets went, or he'd know what to do, or at least via arcade policy. I feel like I can't bother Gavin though. Oh no! Just give the kids some replacement tokens from your own stash. I'll take the heat, no problem. Oh, but it's not fair that the thief got away. I'm gonna ask Percy. This might be a bad idea. Hey, don't worry. I'll get your tickets back one way or another. Really? Wait right here. I'll be back in a jiff. I walk up to Percy, tapping him on the shoulder to get his attention. Sorry to interrupt, but that girl in pink over there, someone stole her tickets. I was hoping you saw something. Oh. Looking slightly embarrassed. No. I knew it! Into this run, wasn't exactly paying attention. Poor girl, a ruffian's, abscond with her tickets, you say? Yeah, Well, I can't exactly expect you to babysit. I'll just go check with Gavin. No need for that. This obstacle can be removed rather readily, and perhaps be an object lesson as well. Steps away, letting his extra lives croak one by one. Something more important has clearly captured his attention.
Hello.
Hello, my name's Percy. You say you do tickets? Yeah. I wanted to get the colored crayons. 50 tickets if I recall. Tall order, but certainly achievable. Here, let me show you the best way to reach your goal. He leads our little group a short ways over to a game of colorful spinning lights. Skee Ball. Even when played well, has an expected value of 4 tickets per token. But this game has an EV of 8, 10 if you're sharp enough. He demonstrates dropping in a token. The light starts swirling around and around until he snaps out and pushes the single control button with perfect timing, capturing the light right between 2 pink goal posts. 12 tickets come streaming out of the slot. The maximum possible per token.
Lovely.
Simple, yes? Here, I can spot you some tokens to get started. He reduces a short stack of brassy tokens from the ample supply in his pockets. But the girl just sort of stares at the game confused. But this game's really boring.
Pardon me?
No. Boring? It's got colorful lights, see? And it pays very well. But it's boring. I like rolling the skee ball into the holes. Want those crayons, yes? And this is the most efficient way to get them. The girl sighs, disappointed, but she's not crying anymore. The distraction was enough to crack her out of the feedback loop of despair, I guess. She hands the tokens back, the stack clinking lightly into Percy's open hand.
Thank you.
Thanks, mister. I got other crayons at home. I guess I'll just use those. Oh, well, he tried, I guess. Not exactly cheered up, but not exactly weeping. She mixes back into the crowd to find her friends and play with them instead. Huh. Well, my apologies, Quiet. Seems I've let you both down. Although I must confess to be rather puzzled by this. If you have a clear and distinct goal, what's so bad about accomplishing it by the most direct means? She's 5. I think she cares more about fun than expected value. I'll admit, my experience with children is unorthodox. I suppose it's best to admit my failure in this moment and move on. I'll let it ride, but curiosity takes me. Kid's got the spirit of a competitor. Skee Ball's more competitive than Stop the Light. But isn't playing Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze fun for you? Why else would you play it at all? By unorthodox child experience, what exactly do you mean? Hang on. You spend all day every day playing Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze, and that doesn't offer any tickets or rewards of any sort. There's the high score. Right. But are you really only playing for the score? Surely you find the game itself fun. I mean, what drew you to Moopy in the first place? Why that game for your score challenge? That question puts him at unease. Oh no. He pauses, unable to smoothly deliver an answer.
Well.
It's a bit personal, really. Oh, I'm sorry. Not that I'm offended. Oh, no, I mean, it was a very personal decision to take up this particular challenge, this game. A mixture of nostalgia and a promise to keep. Shakes his head. I suppose this isn't the time or place. Others need your help today, Quiet, and this old man's got a game to get back to.
Much obliged.
But thank you for trying to help that girl, and thanks for allowing me to try to help. Even if we both struck out, it shows character. Oh. Well, I wish she could have gotten her tickets. I feel bad. Percy returns to his game, having lost most of his extra lives, but doesn't seem to mind a setback. If anything, he's smiling more than he was a minute ago. Right. That's sorted out, but the other two situations are about to spin out of control. I've only got time to deal with one of them. Which one? Oh no. I think the angry adult shouting at a kid is their own problem. At least in this sense. But also, 2 kids fighting over a cupcake is another. Oh my god. How do I navigate this? Do I go over to the 2 kids, or do I go over to the angry adult shouting at a kid? I think I want to help my coworkers first. I can smell disaster on the wind, and it smells sweet. As in, I can smell that box of birthday cupcakes one of the parents left near the ticket desk, with kids swarming around it. scavenging for their favorite icing colors. At first, my inner child was merely offended that someone thought one of those icing blobbed cupcake cakes was superior to actual birthday cake, but there are clearly larger issues at stake than that.
I want a chocolate! Don't take all the chocolate!
I want 2 cupcakes. Give me 2 cupcakes.
No fair! Everybody gets one, and mine's gotta be chocolate!
Of course, the kid at the front grabs the last one.
Finders keepers, losers weepers. Ha ha ha.
The parents aren't paying attention. They're too busy complaining about their jobs and the weather and the PTA and stuff. Meaning, when the first cupcake is thrown, nobody is there to stop it. Oh no.
Ah! Stop it! Stop it!
I want chocolate!
It catches me off guard every time. As blobby wads of icing and sponge cake go flying, I glance over to the coin-op games, which are about to get caught in the crossfire. Naomi, who's busy trying to unjam a joystick one of the kids waggled too hard, looks up to see the cupcake onslaught coming her way, as does Ashley, whose fuzzy costume is a nice and inviting target for flying confectionery. Act fast. Oh, I won't be able to save them both. Should I try and save them both? Oh no! Oh no, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. Me? I would try and save them both. But I don't want, if I try and save them both, I don't want both of them to be caused disaster. I would rather help one of them to alleviate at least one and then help the other with the cleanup. Oh. But at the same time, both of the things, the game can be cleaned, the costume can be cleaned. I don't think they'll be ruined, but if one thing that'll be more ruined than the other would probably be the game. Ah! Oh no. I'm gonna risk it and I'm gonna try and save them both. Oh, this might be bad. I hurl myself into the action. Oh my god. This is perfect. Numbness sets in as multiple rounds of frosting-coated mortar fire impact against my body. Man down. They got a crotch shot too. That's evil. When I finally hit the ground, my clothes are totally ruined. But alas, my noble self-sacrifice could not completely protect them. No! Naomi seems to get the idea and shields the game with her body. A few stray cupcakes that missed me hit her, but otherwise no damage done. Ashley takes a few shots, unfortunately, but it could have been worse. As parents swarm to round up the Cupcake War instigators, Naomi and Ashley kneel down to check on my fallen form. Quiet, are you okay?
Oh my!
Could be paralyzed from the neck down. Quiet! Blink once if you're paralyzed. Blink twice if not. I'm not paralyzed. Oh, hey. Or you could talk, that works too. Naomi helps me to my feet, although I have to be careful not to mingle my icing with her icing in the process. Days like this, I'm glad I wear an apron. Ugh. Cupcakes are food, not fashion.
Oh, poops.
Colored icing is just the worst. I think I can get these two out with some club soda. Fortunately. Guess they got all of us, huh? But Quiet, worst of all. You know, that was super selfless of you, Quiet, trying to save us from the splatter. Speaking as a floor attendant, you score a silver medal. Oh, thanks. Despite all of us ending up splattered a little, they seem in good spirits. I should try to keep that rolling. Yay! My cupcake foo was not strong enough. I must now go meditate under a waterfall and train for 10 years! No mere cupcake can stop me. I am a hardened and stalwart defender of this arcade. Unfortunate that my learned skills at the mastery of mid-air cupcake retrieval failed me in this hour of need. I have dishonored myself in my arcade. I was trained for 10 years, during which I can let the shame of this incident drive the fire in my soul to greater heights of cupcake defense. Just have Ashley daydream up a training montage for you. Same effect, but saves a lot of time. I'm at your disposal, although my screenwriting fees are industry standard if you want the full Ashley treatment. Anyway, thanks, Quiet. That was a complete mess, but I guess it could have been more of a complete mess if you hadn't done that. I better get back to fixing this joystick. You should clean up and get back to it. Also, the party's still going. Good luck. Yay, I got a +1 with both of them. Yay, good luck, and hey, good work. If you'll excuse me, I need to go clean up poor Pinky a bit. That could have gone better, but it also could have gone much, much worse. More importantly, I kept their spirits up. Even Ashley, who has to clean icing out of her fuzz felt, came out of it cheerful. With a brief nod from Gavin, I snatched one of the official Funplex t-shirts to replace my cupcakes one. After a few minutes in the bathroom to change and wipe icing off my pants, I'm ready to go back. 2 problems in the can. Okay. Cupcakes and tickets sorted out. As for that angry shouting parent by the driving games, uh-oh. Looks like they went home. Problem solved? But the boy she was shouting at is gone too. Hey, quiet, you missed the fireworks, and I don't mean my dancing. What happened? Queen Bee glances back briefly in the middle of playing some samurai-based fighting game. Some bitch was screaming at this kid for no good reason. Eventually, the parents got into a shouting match. Teos talked them both down, but they decided to bail on the party. All I did was point out that they were right next to the donut shop, frequented by some very well-read cops. Drat. I was hoping to cool things off so they could keep enjoying the party. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it, person. You did good work out there. Yeah, I saw that impromptu cupcake shooting gallery. What a mess. And those stolen tickets? Man, kids can be jerks. But you gave it your best. You're looking pretty run down, though. Why not take a break? I have a solemn and sworn duty to bring peace to my arcade. Heck that. Go take 5. Well, truthfully, I am pretty worn the heck out after all that. Tail's right. I need to step away from this craziness, if only for a few minutes. After a silent nod from Gavin to confirm it's cool with him, I step away, headed for the employee lounge. Who can I talk to now? Can I talk to Francine? What a day. Quirky coworkers, die-hard pro gamers, volatile kids getting into volatile situations. I'd say it's a recipe for wackiness, or some such cliche, but nothing an easily dismissed cliche when it's happening to you directly. Frankly, I'm exhausted. I dropped down into one of the cheap folding metal chairs in the employee break room, groaning and rolling my head back, try and work the kinks out of my sore shoulders. I spot an upside-down kid. What? Oh, I'm the one leaning backwards. I sit up and turn around and instead... Better. Wait, what's a kid doing back here? Hey, I think he was hoping I wouldn't notice him. Hi. Hi, and you are? Mikey. Okay, that's a start. Hi, Mikey. My name's Quiet. So, what are you doing back here? This is an employees-only area. Wait, there's a keypad. How'd you get in? The guy at the desk dropped this. He holds out a piece of paper with the door code written on it. Huh? Door 1 for Ashley's wild storytelling being more fact than fiction. Okay, but you can't stay back here. It's, well, I don't see any knives or stabbing implements left out in the open, so I guess it's technically safe, but...
Please don't send me back out there.
Oh no. Well, this is curious. I lean in, so we can be on the same eye level. Something wrong? You can tell me. I work here. I'm the person who solves problems.
No problems. Just don't want to go out there.
You want to play with your friends? And he gives me the most cynical, bitter laugh I've ever heard out of a kindergartner.
I don't got any friends. I don't know anybody here. My family just moved to the city, and before that we lived in another city. And one more for that, but I was too little to remember. Mom told me to come to the party anyway, and I didn't want to, but she took me anyway. And then she left because she's got to work.
New kid in town, huh? He nods. Still, I should have busted him there and then, brought him back out to the party where the other parents could supervise him. I should have told Gavin. I should have enforced the rules of the arcade. Okay, kid. I won't tell on you. If you want to stay back here for the rest of the party, I'll keep you company. Thanks. You really won't tell my mom? Nope. Why? I thought you'd want to make me go. You're an adult, like Mom. Hey, I wasn't always an adult. I was a kid once. The new kid in town, in fact. You were the new kid? Yeah, although for me that started happening back when I was 10. Again and again, moving from town to town, school to school. Never really making any friends, not for years. Mom and Dad kept losing jobs and taking new ones, worse ones. They'd be working all day long, too tired when they came home to do much of anything. After years and years of this, I stopped hoping things would get better. I decided I'd just take what I could and leave, and I'd go with the flow. What does that mean? It means you don't care. Some things are good, some things are bad, but you don't care. You just do what you have to do without really being sad over
But
it.
that sounds so sad. You weren't sad?
Not this little 5-year-old being a therapist.
It's sad to never care about anything, right?
I guess I was sad. I just told myself I wasn't going to be sad, even though I really was. And I bit my tongue hard, because my little involuntary trip down memory lane was not helping this kid out. Wouldn't have helped Little Quiet out if an adult did this for me. So instead I decided to be the adult that Little Quiet would have needed. Aliens could attack. It won't always be this bad. Life has ups and downs. This won't beat you, right? You're a tough kid. I'll give you that. But hiding won't fix it. Hiding just makes you stay sad longer. If things are bad, stand up. If you're sad, stand up. If you can't let life win. You gotta be a big boy, bigger than that, ready to go. What happens when you're playing an arcade game and you run out of extra lives or the boss beats you or the puzzle fills all the way to the top? You lose the game? Well, yeah, and then you put another token and you play again. Each time you stand up to the game, you get better at playing it. That's where you are now, Mikey. Hiding in here when you've got tokens in your pocket and you can keep on playing if you want to. You want to keep playing or just hide? Maybe it's my tone more than my words, but something stirs in him. I want to play games. Right! It's an arcade! Even if you don't know anyone here, you can always play games and have fun. Even if sometimes life is hard, even if sometimes things are bad, you've always got another token. Even if you run out of tokens, you can still keep going. And if you go out there and play, maybe you'll meet someone who enjoys playing too. Maybe you'll make a friend. You won't know unless you play the game. So, ready to stand up? Yeah. Ready to keep playing? Yeah. Ready to go out there and have some fun? Yeah. He just starts screaming. I don't even need to take his hand and lead him out of there. Like he's off like a shot to rejoin the party. And off he goes. I'm not fooling myself. I know I haven't fixed all Mikey's problems. I'm no child psychologist. That was entirely me flying by the seat of my pants. But for one moment there, I was able to help someone in the same crappy situation I found myself long ago. 15 years ago. Everything changed. No more family vacations, no more arcade visits. We couldn't afford them, and they couldn't take time off work. The whole achievement family had to learn to settle. To accept the lot in life we'd been dealt, to simply go with the flow, never hoping, never wanting. Juniper did her best to pull me out of that mire. I'd only known her a few years, one of the few stable times in my life, but she knew the edge I'd been pushed to. Now, here I am. Today has been, well, bonkers. Alternatively, boring and hectic, surreal and way too real. But I can honestly say I'm more alive today than I have been in a very, very long time. Quiet, yes. My emotional voice analysis subroutines combined with your body language suggests you're very happy right now. Yeah, I guess I am. How did you know? I just told you. I mean, how did you know I'd love this job so much?
I know.
That's easy. I didn't. What? I lied. I was 47% sure. Oh, it was elements that seemed to click with your optimal social requirements, a fun atmosphere, spirited coworkers, helping people out, and so on. Also, I cross-referenced your roommate's postings talking about how much you enjoyed arcade visits when you were a kid. Still, 47%.
99.97%.
But I was 99.97% sure that if I said I was 99.97% sure, you'd be willing to give it a try. Another thing to thank Juniper for, I guess. You're a very weird little app, you know?
Hooray!
I try to be. Was that day one? From the cars pulling up in the parking lot, it looks like the party's over. It's just about closing time for the arcade anyway. Most of the gamers have filled out by now, and they haven't already fled the tidal wave of kitties. My first impulse is to go bug Gavin about my paperwork, but that can wait. I'd rather go help someone with the tidying up, or maybe see how our VIP gamers are doing. Not enough time to run around checking in with everyone, though. Who do I want to hang out with? Tapping at his tablet and frowning. Guess I'll go right to him. Prumming gum out of the coin slot and looks ready to cry. Oh no! Don't cry! I'm sorry. Definitely looks like she could use a hand. Someone's jammed bright pink bubblegum into a coin slot and she's trying to clear the sticky mess out. How could they? How could they do this to poor innocent little Cubert? Hey, I need a hand? Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, work on the second player slot for me. I've got swabs and stuff in my kit there. Grab what you need.
So frustrating.
Honestly, the nerves of those kids. Never expected all for these games. Games aren't like chew-proof, machine-washable baby toys. They're delicate and deserve love and care. But they are toys, right? Well, yeah, I mean, of course, just, you know, they're also works of art. I know not everybody sees it that way. Back in the 80s, operators would just throw away games that didn't perform well anymore. In the end, an arcade has to make money. That means using and abusing a game until it's time to put it out to pasture. But I don't have to like it, right? Stand up for game rights. The kids had a lot of fun. They're not all mean. Of course not. You love these games. You shouldn't just let them be abused, even if they do have to make money. Next time you see some kids smacking a game around, stuffing gum into a slot or whatever, you let me know. I'll deal with them. Thanks, Quiet. It's good to know someone's got my back. Still, I need to be realistic, right? I know this isn't a museum. We aren't preserving priceless treasures for generations to come. Sometimes I treat it like my little private collection, but really, I do want people to play and enjoy these games, and that does wear them down in time. As long as I'm here, I'll pick up a game when it wobbles on its feet. Dust it off, straighten it up, and set it out there to be played with all over again. The last of the gum pulled out of the slot, Naomi closes up her toolbox. I should probably pull the coin mechs entirely and give him a good cleaning tomorrow, but I don't want to let the gum sit overnight. I'm heading home soon. I'll see you tomorrow, right? You got it, Naomi. Great. Things winding down, there's just one last thing to take care of before I'm out the door. I seek out Gavin to handle the remains of the day. Wyatt, good work today. Thanks, boss. Mid-boss? Sub-boss? Gavin will do. I can't say you've been a perfect employee, but my standards are impossibly high. So I'll just assume you were as close to perfect as is reasonable. I'm not entirely sure why you consulted Percy regarding those tickets. He's not on staff, but I suppose that's a minor issue. Listen, I know it was a mistake, okay? The cost of cleaning our carpets won't be as bad thanks to your quick thinking. I'm not pleased that you sold our Moopy for only $1,000, not $3,000 as I requested. Gavin, We only paid $200 for that game. I'd be ripping off a customer. A customer with exceptionally deep pockets, and one who squats on that game all day, spending only a handful of change in the process. If anything, $3,000 is what we need to make up the lost profit from Percy being so moopy obsessed. What's more, why it's still here is a good question. Was I not clear I wanted it gone? Percy didn't want to break up the family. They're machines, not people. He also didn't want Naomi to be sad. Yes, well, Naomi needs to learn to let it go, I guess. Ahem. Are you giving our poor little quiet a hard time, Gavin, dear? Miss Francine, I thought you were napping.
Be sensible.
Naomi's dream matters too, as does the dream of Percy, that poor fellow. Or, isn't Percy stinking rich?
Everyone has a dream they're chasing.
Gavin, I know you mean well, wanting to keep everyone's dreams afloat, but sacrifices made in that name would shatter the dreams of others. Well, that's not what the Funplex is all about. Quiet, you understand, yes? The reason why? Why am I here? That's the question she asked me during the interview. Now I think I understand. I don't really know why I was here when I walked in these doors. I still don't, but this is the kind of place where you can learn who and what you are and why you're here. Naomi's here to care for her cherished games. Percy's chasing his dreams of a high score. And I'm here because I'm tired of compromising. Tired of settling for whatever I can get. For whatever I can get. I want something more out of life. You know, we're better than this, Gavin. We don't settle. We seek our why and won't settle for anything else. I see.
Apologies.
I apologize. It's difficult to balance my idealism against my realism days, but I know in my heart I need to err on the side of idealism, even if my mind screams in protest. I could assume you were still keen to work here, Quiet? I didn't even hesitate before replying. Absolutely. Gavin fetches a nearby short stack of forms. Fill these out tonight, hand them in to me first thing in the morning. Welcome to Funplex. Welcome to the family, I'd say. I'm sure you'll fit in just fine. Yay. My first day. Juniper, already home from work, bounds over eagerly to interrogate me on my day.
Hey.
So, how'd it go? It went well. Well, really well. Your little app came through, despite being terrifyingly, welcome back, and just a little bit unnerving. Forgot to mention adorable. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear things worked out, and you even came home with a smile, like when you were a lifeguard. Huh. I guess I am smiling. Interesting.
By the way, there's just one teensy-weensy little question I have for you. Why exactly did you order a giant crate full of pizza bagels?
Oh no, not pizza bagels. Did I neglect to mention that part of the terms and conditions? On the plus side, I know what I'm having for lunch tomorrow. I love a good pizza bagel though, so I can't complain. And that's level 1 of Arcade Spirits complete. Hey, look, you also won a prize. Oh, an achievement. You get one of those for each level you clear, plus some extras for various endings and other hidden thingies. Now let's check your score. Oh, Percy loves me, apparently. Percy seems to like you. He's a quiet one, but with a big heart. Like me. Looks like your personality is full of guts, strong guts. Also, you scored 5,900 points. Nice. Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up, and up. Today's pizza fact is, Americans eat approximately 100 acres of pizza each day, or 350 slices per second. Wow. You want to save your game before proceeding to level 2? Yay! It's saved! Okay. Now that we finish level 1, I think it's safe to say, I will continue to play this game. Not today. I'm gonna take a break and then come back at around 8 PM EST playing or finishing Bug Snacks, actually. But thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I had an absolute blast. It was so much fun. I was not expecting to really enjoy the art style as much as I did, but let me see if there is anyone online. Sorry, I have to like find hello. But I'll probably continue playing this game in general because it was a lot of fun. Let's see. Is anybody live? I don't think so. Let me find out. Okay. Nope. Nope. Are you live? No one's live. Ah! No one's live. Well, that's okay. Actually, hold on. Maybe I might get a win with this one. Yes! Okay. So, oh, they're playing Hades. Awesome. We're gonna go raid Bees Go Buzz. They are also participating in the Queer Indie Game Showcase. They're currently playing Hades. But check them out. And if you liked... Oh, that just ended so abruptly. Hold on. If you liked my content, please consider hitting that follow button. Check me out on my social medias. Like I said, I will probably be live again later tonight. It won't be a long stream. I just want to finish Bug Stacks. But we're gonna go raid Bees Go Buzz, which is a very cute name, by the way. I think they're also they're Swedish, and they have a very fun accent. Oh god, I think they're ending. Wait! Go read them now! Go to them now! But I'll hopefully see some of you tomorrow, but if anything, or tonight, if anything, I will see you tomorrow at 8 PM EST for Family Braid Night. It's gonna be Uno, it's gonna be fun, but good night, goodbye everybody! Good night, goodbye!